age. I work better in captivity.
Well, you are not in captivity anymore, so...
What?
We're free!
I have freed the players. Oh my god. Hello. Okay, I have added alerts, so I will know if someone donates to the campaign. That is my...
I also don't have...
Yeah, I don't have sound alerts anywhere on D&D. We're playing D&D. We're not here to hear Owen Wilson say, wow.
I'm always here to hear it.
True. I love him. It would add to the chaos. I mean, I could add it real quick if you guys want.
Listen.
But
Next time.
Yeah. Or during the break, and then I'll redeem those two for you guys so that your channel points don't go to waste.
Thank you.
Of course. But yeah, so we are still raising money for St. Jude. Donations can affect the game. Your donation message won't show in the alert because it's just a lot of text on the screen, and I probably wouldn't be able to read it fast enough anyway. But I do have my campaign up in Chrome, so if anyone does donate, I'll hear the alert, and then I'll be able to go look in Chrome. What is happening? We're already getting a raid. Do you see how?
Excuse me.
Can you imagine that in the middle of combat? Hello,
oh my God.
It's a tree. Thank you so much for bringing all your friends over. Welcome on in.
Hello, friends.
We got raided by a tree.
A whole
That is
tree.
fantastic.
Goodness.
Lucian, what is your tree friend?
I know a few
Barkley.
tree friends. I don't know if it's a tree.
It's not Barkley.
Oh, it's not Barkley.
A whole forest.
Really
I
excited.
love it. Thank you so much for bringing all your friendos over. Welcome on in. I was just saying how we're fundraising for St. Jude, and actually we're only $16 away from our first big milestone of $100, at which point I will have to set aside 1 day a week to play Skyrim until we finish the game. And also I'll be doing another giveaway for what are words? A Gwar postcard that I will draw a Gwar on myself, and also a St. Jude sticker. So $16 is all we need to get there. You can also affect our D&D game tonight by giving players advantage or disadvantage, or maybe temporary hit points or something along those lines, something small I can do on the fly. Or if you want something big to happen, you should probably match the donation to that, you know?
Join the party.
Do what?
Yeah. Jack Black be an NPC and join the party.
Yeah, right. Yep. Adding an NPC might be a little harder to do on the fly, but if the donation matches the effort, then we got it.
Jack Black bard.
Jack Black
Who plays
is definitely a bard. So yeah, and then what else? What else do we have? I think, Laura, are you also fundraising for St. Jude or no? Yes. I know. Okay, you are. I thought so, but yeah, because you were doing crowd control stuff with Stardew, right?
Yeah, and Mario Party. We did crowd control Mario Party for the first time, and we're doing it again on Monday. Crowd control Mario Party.
Heck yeah.
Chaos.
So yeah, good times. Lots of charity stuff going on. What else? What else? I think I just
We're playing D&D
a
and Flipping
recap
Chairs on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
Saturday. We're playing on Saturday? Heck yes. I forgot. Yeah. I'm so excited. Yeah, so we're playing D&D over on Laura's channel, which, there you go. Thank you, Sunny. I was just looking at the timers, because we can go ahead and activate all of the D&D timers now, and all of the D&D commands, since we're playing D&D now. But yeah, so we've got Critical Role music, and I think that's really it as far as media to credit is the Critical Role music. I just went ahead and added both of their albums to a playlist because it makes sense. But
We
yeah,
have some Picro art as well,
do what?
I guess. Do we have some Picro art
We
as
do
well,
have lots of
both for,
pit crew art for character art. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't have those listed anywhere, but I should. I know that most of us use the Bay Doos. It's literally Bay and do plural together in one word. So definitely check them out. But yeah, I don't think we've got anything else but the recap now. So last we left off on Critical Role, what were we doing? All right, so we finally got to meet King Gullop the 19th.
We don't like him.
Froge King. And he had Bavlorna's burn book. And he was like, I don't want Bavlorna to think that I stole it, because she'll be real mad, and I'm already in the burn book. So,
Still
you know,
think he stole it.
no bueno. And then Silvara stole it from...
I didn't steal it. I asked, can I see it?
It was
Yeah.
handed to
He
you,
gave it to me,
and
then
then you
it already
stashed
went
it in
out.
your friend's turtle shell. So...
I currently have the book. It's fine.
I asked, he gave it to me. Rules of possession. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
There you go. So,
also,
yeah.
we're doing what he asked.
It's true.
So-
Begrudgingly. Yeah, everyone is very like, I guess, about it. Including the
like
king himself.
kings.
He begrudgingly let you guys use his palace, part of his palace, to get a long rest. And then the next morning, you went and talked with a prisoner who aided in a pretty revolutionary act of helping someone who belongs to the summer court. I almost said cult. The summer court.
I mean,
Well, you know, someone who works for the summer court to escape from downfall and warn the summer court that, hey, Bavlorna is messing up. Bavlorna and probably the Hourglass Coven in total is messing up Prismere. I think Zabilna needs help. And yeah, so we had 2 bullywugs that helped him escape. One died in the crash that you guys saved him from. One was imprisoned here because they got caught. And that was who you chose to speak to the morning after the king let him stay in your palace. Or in their palace.
Yeah.
So that
Our
looks
palace.
great.
We also
all of
decided
them.
on a team name.
You did decide on a team name. Team
It's
OBC.
OBC. Yep.
What does WASP stand for? We aren't sure, pal. So yeah, it's up to you guys what it stands for. But we all know it
Orange
stands for
breaded
one
chicken.
brain, so
One big carrot.
but yeah, so you
Only buttered corn.
I
Sorry, go
believe
ahead.
only buttered corn. That is the only valid corn, to be fair. Besides popcorn, of course. But yeah,
Valid.
so you guys, I can't remember if you had actually left the holding cell yet,
I can tell you.
or
I think we were on the process of.
No, what I wrote was go to see prisoner. Guard gives us 5 minutes. They don't need us. To Bavlorna.
Okay.
Prisoner said, "I've got this. Go away."
Yeah,
Right.
I'm a nice bitch. I don't need your help.
And she tried to tell you to steal the swamp gas balloon and get out.
She
Yeah.
did. We said nope. We fixed and shut up.
So you all are deciding to go to Bavlorna's cottage. Now, if we look... Oh, first of all, if I get the map up for stream. If we look at Downfall... I was like, hello. Okay, so what it's zoomed in on for stream is... Brain fart. Sorry. So that's the King's Palace, and you guys are... I'll ping it too. You guys are right here, talking to Morgort, as she
Sorry.
has introduced herself. Your little tokens aren't there yet, but that's okay. They don't really need to be yet.
Oh god, yes. My
So yeah, and as you're leaving, where's my notebook? What did I do with it? Oh, I found it. It must have... I don't know how it ended up where it is. It must have fallen. Okay, so as you're leaving, you kind of feel, especially, I would say, Miss Druid with super high perception and experience traveling and all that.
people have wisdom? What the fuck?
Don't be hating the truth. I'm the truth.
Druid's my favorite
she's-
class person.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got wisdom
My go-to.
and also is attuned with nature in a way that only really, probably, I would say, Wa for being a turtle, and of course Luthien for also being a druid and being a furbolg. You guys are kind of the 3 that are the most in tune with nature, I would say. But Miri, you notice it first. You kind of feel this like staticky-ness in the air, like maybe a storm is coming or something.
The furbolg is so poofed up
Verbolga's
right now.
getting poofy, you know.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And you look around, and I would say also, Sid, third trip, poo-poo. I would say that your tail is probably getting a little active, maybe. So y'all kind of notice like this kind of staticky what the fuck in the air, and you turn around and you notice like the fog is kind of, it's not super clearing per se, but you can just kind of see up over the fog this like giant storm cloud that you didn't notice from like the further parts of Downfall because of the horrible heavy fog that limits your visibility. And that is this zone of the map right here that y'all were curious about last time, but
So that's like a
couldn't really
stormy
see.
balloon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's pretty cool.
That is badass.
Okay. So yeah, just, do with that information what you will. And then yeah, that's kind of the scene that you're seeing. You can either go investigate that. You can go toward Bavlorna's cottage, which is, to be like in the center. You've seen like its giant shadow in the fog. Like you assume that humongo shadow in the fog is staying still and therefore a structure, and probably where Bavlorna lives, since she considers this her seat of power.
Did they tell us how to get there? Like, do we need to take a raft or something? They
did not tell you, but considering how basically everything else has kind of gone, you assume like a raft or swimming or maybe one of those giant lily pads or something.
I am not walking on any rocks, right?
You what?
We're not.
We are not walking on rocks.
There are no rocks to be stepped on around?
There are no rocks to be stepped on. There are lily pads to be stepped on. Well, not really like stepped on, but
Do they want it?
Do they want? Well, you gotta ask.
Watch the druid asking consent to every single thing before
Henry
stepping
Crabgrass in every campaign.
He's everywhere.
He is.
Just be aware a storm is coming, so we should stay towards shelter and don't be on top of water.
Well, like I said, like
just a suggestion.
You get the sense that the source is that giant, like, stationary cloud. Yeah.
It's a cloud that's there. But I think not staying in water is probably a good idea. Yeah. I might have learned my lesson this time.
Oh, the marrow. Oh, God.
Is the cloud trapped? Like, what's going on over there?
Make a perception check. Like, are you staying? Are you moving closer at all, or are you staying about like at the entrance of the holding cell?
My hair keeps getting up.
Staying at the entrance.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
I need instruction.
Oh yeah. So in the center of your character sheet, there's that really long list of skills that you can roll for. Perception. It's all alphabetical order, so perception will be toward the bottom. And you can just double click if you're rolling with digital dice or.
Oh my God! It's alphabetical. You're right.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing the brain cell for a minute.
Yeah, so if you're on your character, if you have there you go. Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, 16.
You said double click?
Yeah, because you can double click on like the little plus number, whatever that number is, and it'll roll it for you. Yeah. Okay. I should have a picture. Let me double check. Yeah. So this is roughly what you see, Riv. I mean, it's a little obscured with fog, so you don't have quite as clear of a picture, but
it's cool.
Holy shit.
So, wait, I'm the only one that sees it?
Well, if you're the only one that's looking. But you're the one who said, so you could point it out to your friends. And
yeah, do you want to like go closer to check it out just so we can all see this in game? Because that looks super cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell everybody like, guys, what the heck's going on over there? Check it out.
Is that how she told us to escape?
I don't know. My hair keeps getting up every time we get closer. So like,
oh shit! Yeah, that must be uncomfy.
Yeah, I don't think my tail likes it either.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't have hair right now.
I'm like, I'm glad I have my hair, but like, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I really want to go touch it, even though I know that's not a good idea.
I want to.
Yeah, no, but I think we should
I mean, do you think
try
that
our best to
hurts
stay
touch?
alive until we get to Bavlorna, so maybe we don't touch the stormy cloud.
But it's so pretty.
It is so pretty. That is
I know,
true.
right?
I mean,
It's so
concerned
cool.
that when
I
they,
mean,
they
do
sever
we-
these ropes and it takes off, like it looks like it's going to just lift that whole structure underneath. It's gonna like
Like it's
take a whole
basket.
house away. Yeah.
What if we can
Yeah.
make friends with the storm cloud and it can help us?
yeah,
I will
Maybe-
put googly eyes on it.
maybe the storm cloud maybe the storm cloud helps us get
Touch
to
the danger cloud.
You gotta make friends with the conjurer of the storm cloud. Not the
I
storm
don't believe the
itself.
cloud. Yeah, I believe the cloud is not a sentient being. I do believe it is a tool being used by someone.
To be
Does-
fair, I thought rogues were sentient. We were proved wrong just
No
a day
rocks are
ago.
sentient, but you didn't step on a rock. Stepped on a creature.
Touche.
How do we know that's
Like Silvara talks with such conviction and like certainty, and was just like, "Holy shit! I wish that was me." I'm huge, and I have no self-confidence.
It will also be her fatal flaw at one point, I'm sure. Or, like the way I describe it is, she walks into a room and always feels like she's the smartest person in the room and has to prove that to everyone, even when she knows it's not true.
Oh my
And that will
god!
be a problem at some
I
point.
love that.
I love that.
I mean, maybe we can hack the cloud.
Maybe
I
we
dare
should.
you to try.
Maybe
Okay.
we should. I don't know. I'm curious.
Riv.
I want to know, like what if they're holding it back because it's a good cloud and Bavlorna doesn't want it to be released.
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
know.
See, Riv is with me.
Man, isn't our goal to just fix the whole thing by getting rid of
Just to
Bavlorna?
fix it all.
All at once. Don't like I could be very wrong, and also it do be very cool cloud.
I mean, it looks like a cozy little hut underneath it. Maybe we could ask just someone a question and then leave.
How does the group feel? Do we want to go and ask a question?
To what
I'm
end?
down to go talk to the cloud. Yes.
Personally, I
Talk
feel
to
this
the
is yet
cloud.
another distraction, and our distractions have not really benefited us so far.
I
Exhibit A
agree.
went to talk to the prisoner. Prisoner didn't want help. A waste of time. But I've also always been a very most direct route between point A and point B kind of person. I don't get. Never been very. That's a lie. I'm curious, but I'm only curious about certain things. This isn't one of them.
This isn't. You're like a cat.
Selective.
Yeah.
Is it shiny? Curious. That's not shiny. That's dangerous. Don't want
I mean, if there's lightning, it would be shiny. At least
That's the bad shiny. That's the shiny that messes up my hair.
That's
No-
the
no
zappy zappy.
No
And my hair is
shiny,
already
but
this
shiny.
disgusting muddy color, and I don't like it.
Oh, yeah, we do be
That's
very
right.
soggy.
Because you're all
We are
springy.
soggy.
To be
And
fair,
I did change my appearance to try and look more of the court.
Yeah.
So I'm all earth tones and muddled green and brown, and I hate it.
Yeah, so like Silvara's a little grumpy.
I am grumpy.
Maybe we should just.
I mean, if majority decision is go
Yeah.
inspect it, I'll go with you. I'm just saying my vote's no, but I'm not dead set against it. I just don't see the draw.
I would like to vote less and be the tiebreaker if needed. If not, I would like to not vote.
Why? I love you.
I would like to not vote. I will go with what the party decides. Also, I hate making decisions, so please.
don't worry.
Ah, terrible.
That was
Your
so
vote
bad.
doesn't count.
Set a
No.
time limit. I have a solution. So we don't want to waste a lot of time being able to go from here to the point that we're going to, but we also would like to see the cool storm cloud. So we will go and take 10 to 15 minutes or so, see the storm cloud, talk to the conjurer, and then be on our way.
Okay.
Deal? No, like, problem solving, saving of people, like, we just get out of the way, right?
Satisfy our
Checking it out.
curiosity and get out.
Mission, if it doesn't lead us to Bavlorna, I'll agree to leave.
Awesome.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
My feeling is this could
Thank
be
you, Brain.
an excellent escape route should things with Bavlorna go poorly. But
You're
I
right.
that's all I
we
saw when
did.
I looked at it.
I
We
love
could check it
the
out and see.
diplomacy. And don't forget, like, to your point, Silvara, like, Silvara's not super curious about it. She could always wait outside and investigate. Like, you guys don't all have to, like, you know, always be in the same group
Yes,
and all
we do.
that. Okay, well, you know what I mean.
They're a great party.
No, not
They're
suggesting
great
splitting the
party.
party, like, some of you go to Bavlorna and some of you go to the Stormcloud, but, like, you know,
That's great.
casing the joint and rogue
Okay.
stuff, you know? But yeah,
I do like the idea of it could be escape route, and we could maybe check it out like that, as in, like, see how it would be good if we ever need to use it. So, like, not come here not knowing fully. So we go there, we check it out, get a feel for the place, and then fuck the right off.
excellent.
Awesome.
Is that the group decision then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, y'all head over, and a big black balloon floats over the lake, tugging at its moorings. Beneath it hangs a basket made of black wicker and wood, which serves as a merchant's stall. A large pane of gray glass is drawn closed across an opening above the counter. A sign mounted above the window reads "Wondrous Wares and Fair Fares," like fair, like just, and then fares, like travel fair.
ARES.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The balloon is not made of fabric, but rather appears to be a roiling dark rain cloud that has been contained somehow with lines and netting.
So it is
And-
what someone said, that, like, it's being contained by the...
Yeah, by like the lines and the netting, it's like, it doesn't look like it, obviously. You can see the little, like, lines and stuff, but somehow that's doing it.
Wondrous wares. What if they have shiny things?
I was gonna say, if they told me shopping was involved, I might have voted yes.
I know, excuse me. I thought this was gonna be much more boring than it is.
So yeah, do you guys enter the building, the merchant stall?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see two darklings in there. Yeah, I think I have a picture of one of them, but it's not the, like, either of the two that you're seeing.
It's like Adrian.
Yeah. So this is a member of their group, but just she's not there. But that's what they kind of all look like. So, you know, super welcoming.
Did any of us see that person in the visions in the water?
Do what?
I guess I should ask if Wa saw, like, this... Oh no, you said it's not the same. I was thinking, like, did we see, like, when the river was doing, like, visions, if we
The
saw...
weird, creepy things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget if she was one of the people you saw.
That's fair. I remember vividly
I don't remember
someone
the
that-
visions super well. She was not the lady chopping meat, though.
Okay.
That's the only
the
vision
one
I
I-
had, was me
yeah.
shopping lady.
I remember that one a lot.
And I looked away real quickly, and I was like, nope,
You're like, nope, not about that.
I'm out. I'm out.
But yeah, so you see people that look like her, but not her. I just don't have another picture. I'm gonna go back to the downfall map. And if you, your tokens are still on the map. I mean, you don't have to,
And
like,
in the middle of
use
the
them.
water.
Yeah, I know. I just was putting them somewhere
Yeah,
'cause
women.
I had to
Oh, no.
remove them to make my life easier. So when I put them back, that's just kind of where they ended up. I didn't want them, like, stacked on top of each other. Oh, there goes Wa.
Oops, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just kind of moving you guys to that general vicinity so that I can zoom in. But that doesn't have to, like, be your marching order or anything like that. Boop, boop, boop. Because, you know, maybe you make friends. You don't know. Ah!
Why am I hurt?
Do what?
Why am I hurt? On my sheet, I'm not hurt, but on the token, I am.
Oh, yeah, that's a glitch you've been having for a
yeah,
while.
I don't know
where
why
the
that's
for some
going
reason
on.
are-
What? Go by whatever's on your sheet.
Fair.
Yeah.
We just had a long rest, so we
Yeah.
could- thank you.
That was part of why I removed and put you guys back, because I was like, maybe that'll refresh it, but I guess not. But yeah, okay, so two darklings are chilling in there, behind the counter, and A sign hanging below the counter lists the items for sale. It says available for a limited time only. Very good thimble. In parentheses, it says fingertip not included. Mug of bumble beer. And in parentheses, it says has a nice sting to it. Duskmallow pie with decorative bite marks. Bundle of dry wood. Great for starting fires. Ink portraits. If we have to look at you, so should you. Moonlight monocle. No more fumbling in the dark. And unicorn horn. Sparkly.
Is it full of candy though? Because we had one like that. And
It
was
is
like-
not.
The candy
full of
one was
candy.
fake. This is real. I want to
Is
go
this
look
one
at
real?
specifically the unicorn horn and the monocle. Catch my interest.
Ah.
Okay. So as you're looking at them, you see like the two darklings, they just kind of like at you. And they're like, what do you want?
I figured it's fairly obvious we're customers.
Oh my god. Guys, I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Just keep going. It's okay.
Oh no. We lost one.
It's okay.
I'm like, wow. Oh, hi, Capaldi. Wow, Capaldi stood up to tap me. Usually that's Luna. They're like, okay, well. One of them says, well, whatever you want. I want the color from your eyes in return.
What color would my eyes be then? Do they just
Think
go?
about
Would they be
making
left
things
white? Or they? Can I pick a new color?
That's a bad deal. Walk away.
They would just be translucent. I mean, who really cares about the color of someone's eyes, okay?
Are we talking about
You need
color?
that. Don't listen to
Are
them.
we talking about, our ability to feel
No, like,
the color in your eyes?
yeah.
You know?
And, like, I feel like as, obviously, Riv, the player, wouldn't necessarily know this, but, like, as a fairy, I think Riv Moonwater would know, like, she's legit talking about, like, what makes your eye colorful.
Okay.
I have a question. Would I have any inclination? Because again, like my eye color changed this morning because I changed with my Eldrin change of season. But does that mean no matter what season I would be, like when I change again, they wouldn't go back to the color I pick that's associated with that season. They would always stay, I guess, this colorless. Like
They would
version?
always just be colorless.
I mean, that's kind of cool though. That's rather
Yeah.
unique.
And she's, like, playing with the little clear marble in her hand.
What
I feel like
about?
we missed something.
What
As
about
a
if we
druid,
offer
no.
other things in trade? counter offer. And I pull out both the music box from the Wisps and that silver mirror with the nymph-shaped handle that I stole, and the vitrified eye of the displacer beast.
Oh.
She
I was like-
snatches the eye of the
No,
displacer beast.
I won't let her grab anything. I'm just trying to. I'm
Okay.
gonna like quickly like, no. She tries. But- Did I say what the trade was? We have to come to terms first. No touching.
And she's like, does any of this even mean anything to you?
It means something to you, and that's the point.
Oh.
She's like, Make a persuasion check.
Hold on. Did I give myself proficiency? What's the
I
current?
think you're
proficiency
still
rated?
intimidation.
It was persuasion. I wrote it down. No, I
Oh, it
wrote
was?
down.
Nice,
It is
okay.
Persuasion. So I'll add a +2 to whatever this roll is, because I can't do it on my sheet. I just write it down.
Oh, okay.
So it's 16 + 2, 18. I think that's pretty good. But we'll find out momentarily. Briar's partner, I think, is asking them a question.
It could also be Ranger standing up.
It could be Ranger.
I would love that.
Needing attention.
Sorry. It was my partner. It was not Ranger standing up.
Aww. Upsetting.
He can't stand that tall anyway. So you said, what was it, 18?
18.
Oh, yeah. And what were the 3 objects again?
So I'm holding up to offer, and again, not necessarily all of them, like we need to discuss, but I have to offer the vitrified eye of the Displacer Beast, that silver mirror where a handle is shaped like a nymph, like a hand mirror, and a music box that we got from those wisps we encountered.
Okay, yeah, so she's still eyeballing the Displacer Beast eye.
No,
Eyeballing the eye.
And she's like, so what do you want for it?
Well, I'd love to know a little bit more about the monocle and the unicorn horn before I decide what I'm most interested in.
Oh, well. The unicorn horns, they're very hard to come by, and one never knows when it might come in handy. This one recently found its way into my possession.
Do I, from my childhood, have any inkling what the value of this horn could be or what I could use it for? Also considering that said creature was likely also one of the targets of my court/parents at one point.
Oh,
Well, that's not concerning.
Not concerning.
right. I would say probably what? History with advantage?
Sure. So first roll. Ooh, first roll was a natural one.
Oh,
Yay for
gosh.
advantage. 13.
13. Yeah, so you know that like they are pretty rare. Generally, they are, of course, attached to a unicorn or alicorn. But you maybe vaguely remember one of those creatures being targets at some point. But beyond that, you're not really sure. Like you get the idea that
Like,
there is
basically,
value
their
to
value is in the rarity. It's not like they
Yeah.
do a magical, or I'm sure maybe for alchemical properties or just their rarity. It's not like
it. Yeah, you could
you can use
imagine
them to do this magical effect or something.
right.
Like, it's-
You would imagine maybe there could be, but you don't know it.
it would
offhand,
take some
like-
sort of processing or further
some
casting
wizard
or
or-
arcane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about the monocle? Yes.
The
So-
monocle. What's up, Steve?
There's no way that Sid would know this, but as Steve, didn't we have a thing about an alicorn or something?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got that.
Silvara
Mr.
got that
Wilson
hint.
White said to me before. I told the group the hint.
Yeah.
That had to
Yeah,
move
Lucian was gonna ask later about find the missing find the alicorn, free the sleeping queen. I think it was, or
Something like
It
that.
was
Yeah.
the dormant queen.
find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at
Yeah.
last. Was the last
Yeah.
part of the rhyme. So
Yeah.
something about a dormant queen and an alicorn.
Which we are assuming that the dormant queen is
Zabilna.
Sibylla.
Right. So yeah, I mean, remembering that and also probably other stuff from your family targeting certain people and everything, like you know that it's definitely valuable and potentially useful to you guys specifically.
Okay. What about the
Um,
monocle?
For the monocle, you've seen magic items before. You don't know what it does, but you know the quality of magic items. So you recognize that it is one. You just are not sure. You know, you could imagine what it probably does, but you don't know for sure.
I'm gonna
what it
ask them, given the description on its little item card, place card, whatever tag. I'm assuming this is magically enhances one's vision to some extent. Can you be a bit more specific?
And she gets this like wry, creepy grin on her face, and you see her smirk at her friend. And she's like, Bobble, it looks like we've got a smarty pants over here. Yes, dearie, it does enhance your eyes. Now, will I be taking the color from yours or from that one in your palm?
Oh, definitely the one in my palm. You can have the color of this one. And I would like to trade it for the monocle.
Okay, so the eye for the monocle?
Well, the color of the eye, I get to keep the colorless eye. So all they wanted was the color.
And she
Like,
does
a
like
translucent sphere.
Yeah, so now it's like a translucent sphere but
with a pupil.
it would still look like an eye. Like it'll have a pupil and like
Right.
veins and stuff. It just has no color.
Yeah, so
It's grayscale. It's a grayscale eye now.
she'll hold out her hand for the thing, so that she can use her little marble on it. And let me see, does it? So she touches the marble to the eye and says, "Hue be mine." And the iris turns transparent. And the marble is now the color of the eye.
What color was
So-
it, by the way?
I would imagine like a tiger's eye, kind of browny, goldy deal.
Awesome.
But I don't know.
So I've just added the note to my inventory that the iris is now colorless on that. And I get a monocle.
So yeah.
What's it called?
It is, so it has the same properties as Goggles of Night.
Oh, okay. So I'll just add goggles of night
Yeah,
for the
but it's
sheet,
called
and then put in
Moonlight
brackets,
Monocle.
Moonlight monocle.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's cool.
So you got Beauregard goggles now, probably.
Cool.
And
I
yeah,
missed the part where you explained. I'm sorry,
Hmm?
where you explained the whole eye color situation. I got here right after,
Oh.
so like that's the price
That
for
was
the
the
eye.
price
is
for the
the
item,
color
yeah.
of your eyes is the price they're asking for things, and I had a spare eyeball, so they can take that. One.
Like just the color.
Mhm.
Yeah,
From the iris, yeah.
And I would have
And
been
it's
down
not
to
gonna
do
make
it,
it
but
look
Miri
fun.
said it was a bad idea, so I did.
Yeah, it's still some speech.
And
And I'm not just saying that because we were in a swamp.
the one you were dealing with, Laura, called Bobble, turns to the rest of the
Yeah.
group and says, "Would anyone like anything?"
Would I
Mm,
ooh,
mm.
I wanted to just know if like they meant it when I said it's just a color, or if it was like, oh yeah, actually gonna go blind or something if we take the color of your eye. I wasn't here to like ask that question, but would I get some vibe of like they are scamming us and this is trouble?
Well, you saw like all that happened to the eye that Laura had, or that Silvara had, was literally just the color disappeared from the irises, and they just went translucent. So as far as you can tell,
As
you
far as I
know,
could
they're
tell.
not scamming.
It's still a dismembered eye that we don't know if it gave any effects, but
I mean, physically it looks fine. It's just colorless now.
I'm tempted. So it was.
You would look pretty badass. Personally.
That's what I was thinking. So we have the corn, we have the horn, and what else do we have there?
No, she just got the monocle.
Oh
That
no,
one's
was
sorry.
asking what
left
else is
for-
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
what
yeah.
else is there?
So there's the unicorn horn. There's
a bundle of firewood.
Yes,
I remember
there's
that.
a bundle of dry wood. Great for starting fires. Ink portraits. If we have to look at you, so should you.
That was great.
Duskmellow pie with decorative bite marks, which to me just sounds like someone.
They
Someone
took a bite, yeah. Uh-huh.
Mug
Love
of Bumble beer has a nice sting to it. A very good thimble, fingertip not included. Sorry to disappoint.
No, that's fair. Is the fingertip there?
No.
Is it like is
Oh,
it a
it's-
finger
it's-
with the
I would
thing?
imagine, since it says not included, that
Yeah,
it's
that's
in
what I
there
was
and they have to
thinking.
separate it.
That's fantastic. Anyway,
Maybe-
It's like
I
a
don't
display finger holding up the thimble. and they'll just
Yeah,
take it off and
probably.
give it to you.
I'm going to assume that me and Pee Pee Poo Poo are more to the back. Like,
Okay.
because, we are usually together.
Distrustful and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go, like, whisper to the side, like, do you think the unicorn horn could be useful? It feels important. To Pee Pee Poo Poo. Or Sid.
did
Oh.
we lose
Wait,
Steve?
what?
Hello?
He's there. He
It
has so many
does- it
names.
does
He forgets which ones to respond to.
The
It does look a little sparkly, and I do like the vibes, but there was something about finding an alicorn, but this is a unicorn horn, so I'm not sure if
don't even
that
know what
actually
to
is the
talk
same
about.
thing.
I mean,
I don't know what
To
that
be
is either,
fair,
but, like,
separated from the body, you wouldn't be able to tell which one it belonged to.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just my
should we
echo.
ask them? Yeah, but
Did
was something
they,
about-
they said unicorn horn, right?
That's what they're calling
Or
it, yeah.
tagged it.
But she also said that it just recently came into her possession.
reference, the only difference between a unicorn and an alicorn is just a unicorn with wings.
With wings.
Yeah, it's a
like
Pegasus
a
unicorn.
Pegasus.
It's a Pegasus with a unicorn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, 'cause Pegasus, flying horse, no horn. Unicorn, horse horn, no fly. Alicorn, flying horse with horn.
Fly
If you
horse,
decide
fly
to
horse.
buy something, if you decide to purchase something, and I'm going to whisper this,
Mhm.
so of course the shopkeepers don't hear us, and I'm
Yeah,
going to say,
I like
just
Why are we
remember
whispering?
that there are magical shopkeepers.
Can you make a stealth
Magical
check?
shopkeepers
for that?
cannot be trusted.
I want to see if they actually can't hear you.
That's stereotyping. That's prejudice of some kind. I don't know what ism, but that's an ism of some kind.
What kind of check is that? Like, there's not a
Stealth?
whisper check.
Stuff, yeah.
I
Oh,
agree
okay.
with Mary.
19.
Oh,
Sorry,
dang. Let me see. Do we have a passive perception? We do. You beat it. Nice.
Okay.
What are we whispering?
I'm just saying, if you decide to
Lucy's
do a
just yellow.
deal and buy anything, remember, magical shopkeepers are known to lie about items to sell them to
Wait.
you.
Yeah,
There's
that's why I was like asking for like
They're
for
not going to be
check.
honest.
Now
do you
that I
want an
think
I
insight
about
really
it-
check?
like Lorian.
Yeah.
Now that I think about
and,
it, you know. Sorry.
you were gonna insight check to what? See if like it's a genuine,
A real unicorn.
Yeah, like the
whether
like if
it's
they're being
alicorn or unicorn,
honest.
but-
Yeah, exactly. Like if they're being honest about things and stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, I am notoriously good at this.
At insight, the best.
Oh yeah.
Wah.
Oh yeah. What did I do with my dice?
Well, that's a wisdom one, right? Not a intelligence one. So, I
Insight
mean,
is wisdom, yeah.
You
Yeah.
never know. You could be good.
Yeah.
Where are my dice? I mean, I don't have to roll right now, but I just want them for comfort. Security
Oh,
blanket.
okay,
dice.
that's good. 17.
Yeah. Okay. So between you, although like you weren't from the Feywild yourself, you've been around, like magical things as well, and
Okay, stuff.
you don't get the sense that like you wouldn't want to hang out with these guys or anything, and they're selling weird shit. So this is like, it's almost more of this is definitely an item that could end up here. Between it being the Feywild and these weirdos, you're like, no, this is probably real.
Okay,
So
fair.
you get the sense that like, as weird as they are, it almost makes it like have to be real in a way.
Yeah, they're so weird that it's like,
Of
Yeah,
course.
there's
Yeah.
some legit-
Yeah.
yeah, like makes sense.
Right.
Listen, I agree with Lorian that these people are kind of sketchy, but they're also kind of cute, so they can't be too bad.
Wait.
That's coming from the person that tried to flirt with one of the weird three at the carnival. So just want to remind
True.
everyone.
Yeah. And it was
Sid
the one
likes
that
the
looked the
emo-
most like these.
We
Yeah.
we
Sid
don't
likes emo girls.
we don't shame here, and I like put my arm around
I
like
agree,
like
but
No,
Nothing
Sid
wrong.
saw
Well,
the
would you
weird
like an
hat
excuse to
and the
talk to
teeth, and he's
He's like, oh, hey.
yes.
Oh, hi.
anyway,
You want the color from my eye? Okay.
yeah.
If you want
maybe
an
could
excuse to talk about more things, you could ask them what's going on with the storm cloud.
Hey,
There
City,
you go.
Oh,
you maybe
yeah.
could like try some of
Good.
the poetry you've been practicing,
Oh,
Maybe they like it.
Sid
Okay,
secretly
before that-
multi-classing to Bard.
I've been thinking about it.
Or
I would
again,
love
you
that.
could, because people generally, women like when you show interest in their interests, and you just show interest about them and ask them questions about themselves, and you're a good listener, and you could ask them about their storm cloud balloon thing, and then kill two birds, one stone, like Riv said.
There you go.
Flirt and information. Win.
Also, maybe do you all think like maybe corn has something to do with everything like unicorn, alicorn? Maybe there's something corny involved around here.
Okay, it's you. That's what's corny
Ugh.
around here.
Anyway,
Disadvantage rest of the night. No.
someone should donate and give Lucian disadvantage for the rest of the
can.
night just because of that.
It's
You
corn.
can.
Yeah.
Understandable.
donate $50 for permanent disadvantage.
Yeah.
For a whole session.
You said it was a lady that was like
They're both ladies. Yeah.
they both
Presumably.
ladies, presumably.
Yeah.
Hey, lady.
Eh?
Before we proceed with further business, how did you come across this horn?
Oh,
How did it happen to fall with you?
we just found it. You know, you have people that pass through this place, much like yourselves, and they leave things behind, or things get stolen. And who has the scarf?
Silvara, I think.
Yeah, I think
Silvara.
so.
She kind of like nods toward the scarf because she recognizes it. And she's like, you know, things change hands here all the time in the Feywild, especially here in Hither.
And do you happen to know where it came from?
Oh,
Before
no.
it came to you?
I don't ask questions like that.
That's a good idea, actually. I'm gonna look around at the party. And I look at her like, it's just the colors, right?
Oh, I don't want that. That's Trinket's thing. I just want the rhythm in your step.
Absolutely not.
No.
I need that.
You need... Are you two... You need her to be able to dance.
Oh,
I mean, yes, but I also need to be able to dance. But everyone needs to be able to dance.
I just saw Rox's message. Oh no, how clumsy you've become.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just
Rhythm,
big
I was like,
bumbling turtle.
I'm already very not dexterous.
She's
That doesn't feel like a good idea.
No, it doesn't have that kind of effect. You just won't be able to dance anymore. If you're
Deal.
able to now, of course.
For the horn.
Are we going to come across like a booby trap that causes you to have to dance to?
right? What if I'm cursed
Swa gets
with
charmed
dance?
to like have to dance,
What if you
but
have
can't
to?
do it? So
What
the
if you
tra-
have to seduce a Feywild person in our time here, and you need
By
to seduce them with your dancing, and then you can't dance?
Oh no.
She can dance if she
It's
wants
okay.
to.
So
We're friends.
I won't be able to dance anymore, and that's it?
Yeah.
Deal.
Did you say deal?
Deal.
What's that?
She chops off your leg. No, I'm just kidding. She... no.
You know what?
No,
Imagine.
she does take out a pretty creepy wooden marionette and makes it like dance on the counter, and she's going 1 2 3 1 2 3 kind of thing, and you don't like feel anything happening, but you do kind of see the posture change a little bit in the marionette, and you get the sense that something has happened.
I'm gonna try to dance immediately.
It's terrible.
I dance badly now?
Yep.
Nothing
Worst
changed. That's
turtle
fantastic.
dancing.
I got a free horn. Let's go.
Excellent. Hey, maybe
Okay.
Wa would have been, you know, so
Hey.
you think you can dance the next star.
No
you
one
never
will
know.
ever know I was a
Wait.
professional dancer
There
in my
you go.
background now.
What happens if Wina tries to train to dance?
If I
She-
like tried to dance
She
well
won't
again,
be able to.
I just
Maybe-
will never be able to dance beautiful again. But
Yeah.
hey, I think the intentions are what matter. So if I try to dance and I'm happy about it, that's all that matters.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
we have a uni/alicorn horn now.
Yes, excellent.
Sounds good. Never gonna dance again. Oh, no.
Never gonna dance again.
So I have a
Yeah,
horn?
you do. You have the unicorn horn. Unless there's something later in the book that gives me some kind of an item description, I don't have one. It literally is just the unicorn horn. So I'll look,
Unicorn
I'll
horn.
try to find it and see if there's something. Because it's weird, it's like it referenced it's like if the story tracker, blah, blah, blah. But there was nothing earlier in the book that would
Mhm.
determine that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna put it here, okay? You know, because there was nothing to tell me where, like,
That's
earlier
fair.
on where it should go. So I was like, okay, well, this is where this is happening now.
I am also writing down and I can no longer dance well. If it ever becomes,
It
you
might
know,
become important.
You are now
right? What if we
limited
like go
We'll have to go to a
to an
ball.
offbeat
That's what I was gonna
Macarena.
say.
The ruin of us all.
That's okay. We
Or you'll
dance
just
our
know
dance
you're like,
competition.
okay, we got to keep everyone on the dance floor except for Wa.
Shit.
We're in our frilly clothes. They're gonna think that we're fancy people.
We
Yeah.
are in our frilly clothes.
Also, if you guys, you guys still wanted to ask about the balloon, right?
Yeah.
Who is gonna do it?
I'm
I
looking
wanted
at
to
my horn.
encourage Sid to do it.
Uh,
You what?
yeah, I step forward and lean against the table.
Yes.
Excellent.
Hmm.
Hi there. I wanted to know more about the big storm cloud thing up there.
Oh, our balloon. What
Looks
about
pretty
it?
cool. Did you guys make it yourself, or is it just a thing?
Oh, not quite. It's just our mode of transportation and also our home. And also, as you see, our merchant stall here.
So, do you not always stay here? Do you like go around hither thither everywhere, or do you?
You come here often? Is what you said.
We do travel. That's mostly due to Charm and her business.
Wait,
Charm is
who's
our
Charm?
third.
Is it-
She's
is-
not here with us right now. She's off discussing terribly important things with Bavlorna. But you would know all about that, wouldn't you, Your Majesty? And she looks over at Lupo.
Oh.
Remember,
Oh, because he's wearing the crown.
he's wearing the crown. He's the monarch of the.
Oh, he's
festival.
still wearing the crown? Oh, that's fantastic.
I don't know if he's still wearing it, but that's my. Sylvara's main assumption is that that's what they're referring to, because who knows what else they're referring to unless it's Captain story time.
Is he wearing the crown?
Yeah,
Are you still wearing it, Luthien?
yeah. Lucy's
Okay.
Okay.
like completely like deer in the headlights right now. Like, what? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Not many
Definitely.
people continue
Sure.
to wear the crown after the festivities are over, but it suits you.
I was thinking the same. I think it looks really. Even though it's kind of lost in the middle of the hair.
Yes, our balloon is not doing you any favors, is it? Apologies.
That and the swamp is kind of not a good mix.
I'm
for my hair.
picturing the longer this goes on, Luthien just becomes like Monica from Friends, and it's like growing. And if we stay here for too long, it'll just be like a poofy.
a sail he could
super
poofy.
fly away on.
It's a furball cotton candy.
But yeah. So they just, that's their thing. Alguar King Luthien. Excellent.
Perfect.
Uh,
The
uh,
Gornley.
Oh my goodness. Were you gonna ask something else, Steve?
You mentioned that there's a third one. Are you friends? Are you siblings? Are you just co-workers? How does this work?
That's
I
awfully
hope I'm
personal,
not
isn't
trying
it?
and just. Yeah, I know. I felt that the minute I said it. I was just trying to make conversation. I apologize.
They kind of.
I go like around Theron, and I think my friend here maybe like wants to get to know you a bit better.
They kind of snicker/sneer at each other, and then look back at you, and they're like, "Oh, darling, you couldn't handle us."
You could. I think you could. Maybe you could try.
I whisper to Steve, I'm like, you should totally reply, is that a challenge or an invitation? That is the best reply in this moment, please do it.
Is that a challenge?
I imagine that he
Bird is
actually said it like that.
stuttering like that.
Is that a challenge or an invitation?
Oh, woo.
He definitely could, you see?
They just cackle at each other and they're like, if our business is concluded, we would like to resume our afternoon tea. And you notice now
It
there's a
is, we
kettle
can
like
go.
keeping warm on the fire and like it's
What are you having?
10 minutes
Dead
or
people tea.
up, guys. Let's go.
Fine. Enjoy your tea.
toodaloo.
Don't worry
And
about it, you did great.
Also, I'm gonna reveal a token. That's just Morgort chilling in the holding cell.
What?
I revealed another token. It's just Morgort chilling. No one's attacking, but
Fantastic.
yes.
You-
I'm probably hearing half of this going
Right.
Oh, dumbass.
Talking
You
over
did
the
great,
static and
don't
the
worry.
thundering of the balloon, you know, just actually yelling the whole time.
Or maybe she's like, wow, they actually went to try and escape.
Right,
And
maybe.
then we go back and she's like, you fucking, what the hell are you doing?
You idiot!
And I would say, again, Miri, like, highest passive perception, and Laura, if you did want to roll investigation at all, but definitely Miri would notice without trying. The balloon is, like, probably not very easily, but is technically stealable. Worst comes to worst.
I mean, it's moored. I'm assuming all you do is cut the moorings and it'll start to fly away, and then you just hope that someone there can figure out how to control it later.
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
I'll just keep that information to myself now, saying that the group is not like being
Like,
very
taking note of
responsible
emergency
right now.
exits, you know?
I'm sure you're getting
We
excited,
might
buddy.
take off
I
with
believe
it.
in you.
I'm so glad we have a responsible adult with us.
So,
The group
so
mom.
are we leaving? Is that okay? So as we turn to leave, Sid just waves at the two, and just awkwardly just shuffles away, and you can see him hyperventilating.
Oh, buddy.
I think you did very well. It was a
Look-
valid.
look-
Fantastic, like put the arm around, like that was.
Lucian
very
like gives a thumbs up, like totally not like obviously like not dissimulated, like yeah.
You got it, buddy. You did
great.
good.
That was brave. That was brave. Good job.
They were so scary, but also so.
I know. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Um,
You have good taste.
But yeah, so that was that. You got your unicorn horn. You have, well, in Miri's brain, you have a potential last-ditch effort, but still escape route, maybe. Yeah. Where would you like to go from here? You know that Bavlorna's is still, like, toward the center. And there's kind of, like, getting there is going to be a little weird, kind of no matter how you do it. You're either going to have to, like, walk back around through the king's areas and, you know, maybe go to the docks and have a little bit of a shorter swim from there. Maybe there'll be your raft might still be there that you could take. Or you could try swimming from where you are.
What's that like rope thing in the upper right corner going to like that center boardwalk?
That's a
rope on the
clothesline
map.
going from the palace to
Can we not just like rope?
Not all of us are rogues so
Yeah.
far.
Wait,
well, there's that, and
very
also
bad.
like you would have seen yesterday. It maybe could support you and how nimble you are. But your Lorger friends maybe
so
would
tempted
not have
to try
such luck.
just to be a
Go
show
Like
off.
when I see Silvara looking at the rope, I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, you see me eyeballing it, and then I'm like, but I've always wanted to practice my tightrope act.
I like grab
Can you
one of
wait
the
for us to
grab
get
the
to the
rope,
other side and then
grab the
do
rope
it?
with like 2 hands and like pull down it. Yeah, I don't
It
think
like
it's gonna hold.
severely dips.
We can always go ahead. You keep on the side.
It's definitely not like
Okay.
a hempen rope like you guys each have in your packs. It's
Yeah.
much thinner because it is just meant for clothes.
What about these lily pads? Is there any path where there's like the lily pads are just close enough that we could do just like go from pad to pad to get like to avoid going in the water again?
Maybe
Or we could just like find another raft and do this again?
Well,
That's what
you
I was
still
thinking,
your
like,
raft
there's
is
a
at
whole
the dock still,
thing.
but it's like all the way back around where you first
And then
got
there's,
here.
like,
or a raft.
The wooden things here, they don't have any rafts that we could use, like at the palace thing. There's,
You
like,
assume that they belong to someone?
We're doing this for the king.
Curious to
And
know
also we
how
have no
people are
respect for
putting
them.
clothes on the clothesline.
Right?
I mean, they are a bunch of frogs. Maybe they're like jumping up from the thing, or maybe it's like a pulley system, you know, and they're doing it
I
that
would
way.
assume, yeah, it's like you pull
Like,
it in.
What are the? I think chances are high that it falls onto the water, right?
Pretty high,
It's the
yeah.
Soggy Court. I don't think they care.
But yeah, no, I mean, you see like down by the giant tree way at the bottom of the map, there's another line, and also like the lily pads are a little bit closer in that area. Which that's the bottom of the ramp right here anyway, so you know,
In my
there's kind of
mind, I've
that,
been
but that
playing so much-
either way it's a little bit of a trek to get there, and then you have to swim some distance or
Let's
something.
just go back and get our raft.
Okay.
Over there. Boring way.
So you're gonna walk back through all of the king stuff and
Is
past
he still there?
Clapper Claws and all that stuff again.
Clapper.
You do see him still at his court. Wait for it. Hello?
And we're all just passing by
Capaldi's
very
clawing
slowly.
on my hip. Please don't do that,
Oh.
sir.
But he just
what
wants
am I
some
looking at?
loving.
I know, that's what he does. So funny. Hold on, I have
He
to
baby.
move some stuff around now. Secret DM moving.
Oh no.
Oh no, not the DM moving things. Hello? Where is my scroll bar? There it is. Oh, so lorg. This map. Beep, 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 boop. Beep. Beep. Sorry. Not where I expected things to happen.
Oops.
Oops.
The players are fucking things up.
Not bad, not bad.
Sounds like D.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. So if you all want to like move yourself toward like the path between the palace and the king's little seating area.
Oh boy. Like here?
So like this being the seating area, and then this, yeah, like where you are, Wa.
Oh great. Great.
Move yourselves to your doom.
Did it.
I guess I would be in the middle. Like if marching order is important, I would try to be as closer to people as possible.
Close to people, like you like them.
I like my friends. So like I would be like in the middle of everyone.
Oh, look
Hello.
at you all sandwiched.
I like to be cozy. And I have a
So
big shield.
as you approach, you do see two of his knights, and you see him sitting in his throne. And yeah, that's it. You just see them there, just
How
hanging
they
out,
looking?
talking about kingly things.
Gross.
And the king's like sitting in his throne, enjoying a glass of wine and stuff. And as you approach and get closer, you see there's 3 more knights here. Excuse me. And
Are
If-
they looking like?
so you catch the attention of these two. The two. Why is my throat making noises? The two that are closer. Hello? Can you ping? There you go. Those two that are closer to you, on the like between you and the king, basically. You do see them like acknowledge that you're on your way, and they kind of look at the king and they're like, "Hey, they're right there," kind of thing. And you see the king look at you, and he gets up and he walks to like right here. He's like, "I'm sorry. What are you doing? You first come to me and you get curious about Bavlorna's book, and you talk about wanting to stop Bavlorna, which is great. Don't let her know I said that. But the first thing you do after insulting me and taking this book from me under the guise of helping me and, treating me like I was trying to take advantage of you, the first thing you do is you go and talk to a traitorous prisoner. What am I supposed to think of that?
Did we let them
that-
go?
Is that prisoner still in their cell?
Did we do something wrong that you can prove? Do you have anything actual that we did that was
Have you
against
ever heard
what
the
you said?
expression "knowledge is power"? Or is that too much for the two brain cells that rub together in your head?
Says part of the group of one
I know.
cell.
I'm aware.
We
I'm
have
aware.
one, but that's okay.
And he's like, what knowledge could you possibly need from a traitorous prisoner after getting essentially badges from the king to be able to do whatever you want in my palace? How does
Clearly-
If you're prisoners, shouldn't you know what information he gave to us?
Clearly knowledge that you don't have.
So
wanna
we,
go
we,
to the
we have
front.
places to be. You're gaslighting us, and we are on a schedule.
and
that
he's
you
like, I'm
Move.
asked us?
So
Do
if
it.
you could give us a boat so we could get faster to where Lorna is.
He says,
It would
no,
really
I'm afraid
helpful.
I cannot trust you. And the
Oh,
two
sir,
knights
we don't trust you as
move up.
well.
God, I keep making
You don't want to do this.
I'm already I went to the front, and I'm already ready.
And you see the two knights. They are kind of just waiting for their king's command, but they do point their spears directly at you guys.
Trust me, buddy, you don't want to do this.
And he says, "You leave me no choice." And
We give you it. You have one choice. Not to do it.
The choice
Trust me.
was to not bother us and leave us be. How hard
We
is
are
that?
doing what you wanted us to do, and now you decided to.
Sorry, we're not
Be
all
against us?
amphibious creatures who can swim so fast through this water. We need to backtrack to get a stupid boat. Okay? So we wouldn't have
sir.
bothered you about.
If you no longer want our help, for no longer of use to you, while doing what you asked us to, I guess you also leave us no choice.
yeah, that's an initiative roll.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yo, natural 20.
Shit!
Yo.
I rolled a 19.
Also, I'm
19
using these
total,
really creepy-
or
No. Yes, 19 total. I don't
I'm
have
using these really
dexterity.
creepy dice that make heartbeat sounds when I roll a crit. And that
Oh my
scared
God,
me,
I
'cause
love
forgot
that
they
so
did
much.
And I was like,
No, thank you.
I think Lucian doesn't want to fight.
Yeah, me either. I got a
On
5.
I got a 3. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, and you know what's the worst? I'm stuck in this stupid spring season form.
Aww.
So I can't
Like,
even do
bullshit.
a cool thing with my face. I have to do a boring thing.
Lorian said 3.
Ew.
3 for Lucian.
3 for Luthien and 5 for Lorian.
Yep.
Lorian.
Druid initiative.
Druids and clerics, man. All right, so the two druids are at the end. Everyone else rolled in what's it called? The thing?
Initiative?
Nope.
Turn order?
Nope.
D&D.
In above VTT. There we go. Sorry.
Hey.
Oh,
I have
there
no
we go.
brain.
I was like, what is
Um you all are
You may
fighting, so
have
you
the
have the
brain
brain
cell.
cell.
You may have a brain cell for 1 second.
Yes. I'm just gonna
I can
skip
do that.
people to more exact box
Yeah.
areas, but the
Scooch
general
us wherever
area
you
is
want,
fine
scooch
for where you
us.
are. Each square is 10 feet, by the way. So you can two can fit in a square and everything. Are Lorian and Luthien literally right on top of each other? That's hilarious.
Oh my.
Just like in initiative.
Oh my.
All right, so Silvara gets to go first.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna put these guys in their little boxes too, because neatness.
Yeah.
So are we trying to kill?
You're
I-
certainly trying to defend yourself.
We're trying to defend. My guess is if they start losing really badly, they'll be like, "Okay, we're sorry, we surrender," because they don't want to die. They're pansies. So
Yeah.
All we gotta do is kick their ass a little bit.
Basically,
That's-
not exactly trying to kill them, but we're trying to rough them as in, you shouldn't have actually, fucked with the OBC.
Yes.
You don't mess with
Don't
the
fuck with the one brain
OBC.
cell.
Yeah, don't fuck
The
up
one
with the
brain
OB.
cell will come for you.
How did you all get not neat? Again.
All right. Each
I'm
of these
sorry,
squares
I'll come cleaner next time. I'm sorry.
Each of these
I
squares
just
is 10
shuddered.
feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So 10, 20. Okay. Fuck it. Maximum intimidation power. I will use one of my 2 phase steps to teleport 30 feet to appear. So as I blink, I just like pull out my dagger, appear. Hey, why'd I move back? No.
Wow, that was weird.
Yeah, it was.
I
It
put myself here.
did something
Leave me
similar
alone.
on my end too.
How
It was
dare.
weird.
How dare. Anyway, and so like pull out dagger and then teleport, and as I teleport behind him, try and just like stab his little dude in the back while looking at the king and I'll wait till the cool voice line if I actually hit. Otherwise it'll be really lame if I say it
And then not
that
hit.
would be embarrassing. Alright. My +1 dagger. That's a 17.
Easy. That misses. The dagger just like clangs against his plate armor.
Oh, he's wearing armor, of course.
Yeah. All the knights are wearing plate
teleport.
armor.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll teleport behind him and do that, and then I hear about something. I go, damn it! And I shout back to the group, "They're wearing armor," so everybody knows. Aim for armor weak points.
Yeah.
And that's my turn because that was my bonus action. That was my action. I don't really want to move anywhere now.
Okie
Yeah, because I'll take 2 opportunity attacks if I move anywhere.
Ooh, yeah, that would
Yeah.
suck. The king is feeling super threatened. Mostly
As he should.
As he should.
mostly by Wa. So he is going
As he
to
should.
I actually managed to make someone feel threatened by me.
There you go.
Oh my god! I actually didn't have to roll intimidation.
I don't think a 15
that
hits
wouldn't
you
happen.
though, right, Wa?
No.
So he tries
That's
to throw
true.
his spear to hit you. And
Did he roll real bad?
no, he rolled a
Oh,
15.
okay.
But he tries to throw it and it lands like just short of you. So it's like sticking out of the ground like at your feet basically.
I'm maintaining.
And
eye
you
contact
see
with him.
like as soon as that happens, you see his face kind of like like nervous little king. Next is he's all the way in the back. What is he gonna do? So funny when like
Pee his pants and run.
people just they go, but it's like, what are you doing? Oh, what is? Let me double check their movement speed. Stop it! Stop it! D&D Beyond, intuitively know what I want you to do, please. Okay, I thought so. Let me just boop. So, ooh, he can't quite. He is technically going to take a dash action, even though it's only 5 extra feet. But number 3 right here is gonna step in front of his king. And now it's Wa's turn.
Okay. Can I can't reach the king, can I? I would take opportunity attacks, obviously. I have 30 feet of movement, but I don't really know how to measure when it's like 10 feet per square because I cannot do math.
So if you use the ruler thing, so
yeah,
like,
it's
yeah.
saying. Does it actually do? It only does 5 feet. Okay, I cannot reach the king. It's fine. I'm going to go to this first guy then. Oh, I'm still with the ruler. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Isn't that the worst?
Me trying to. Why isn't it actually moving? Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna use my fighting spirit to give myself advantage and
Excellent.
5 temporary hit points.
Love that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to
38 out of 33 health. Look out.
I'm going to try to hit that guy I'm standing in front of. But like I want to do non-lethal, so I don't know if it's like I hit with the back of my axe or if I just like. I don't
Yeah,
know
you could
what
hit
would
with
be-
the either like
Yeah,
you know, there's the sharp side and the flat side.
Yeah,
you
like-
could do that, or you could do the end of
Oh.
the handle.
Yeah, I wanted
or
to, like,
however
maybe,
you want
like-
to do it.
go like this,
Yeah.
going like forehead to try and maybe knock him out.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and I give myself advantage.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I need to stop doing that. I rolled 2 3s.
Oh no!
It
So
would be like.
I mean, you can't really miss at
9.
that close quarter, but it's more like you just barely glance. Like it's like you're nervous to hit him, you know? you
yeah,
just
like he
kinda
went a
barely
little bit to the
glance
side,
the-
so I just like
Yeah.
bah, and
Armor,
tried to
you just
whack
hit
him
the
more.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's fair.
And
Just
it
kinda
does
Is he wearing
slides
a
off.
helmet? Maybe he's wearing a helmet, and I tried to go for the helmet, so it didn't do
Yeah.
what I expected
And
it to
he just
do.
kind of looks at you like, "The fuck you doing?" Kind of look on his face.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, do you have a second hit or No.
Do I? I don't think I have that yet.
Not till level 5,
Okay.
I think we don't get our second attack.
So then did you want
Oh,
a bonus action?
I could action surge,
Oh,
but I don't know if I want to do that. No, I'm gonna stay here,
okay.
right in front of him.
Okie dokie.
And just keep position
That
like I don't
means
wanna-
it is Sid's turn then.
Okay. Did Silvara move back, or is she still behind the?
I'm still up there. The thing's just being.
Oh!
a bit-
Oh, why
Oh
is it doing
shit!
that?
If I knew that, I would have just flanked. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference, but I wouldn't have spent a slot. That's
You
okay.
can, if you want to.
Yeah,
Just
I
unbended.
will
Yeah,
remove. I will.
You would have
remove
had
the-
flanking, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I gave the thing. I will remove the temp thing then.
Okay.
Also, thank you.
Okay.
I thought
So-
you went back.
Yeah, so that
I have
that
30 feet
one
of
is
movement, I
surrounded,
can-
and then there's the one kind of off to the side.
I can come up till here, I guess.
Okay.
30 feet. That's 3 squares, right? And I'm gonna do something I haven't done before, which is burn a sorcery point. But first, I'm gonna use burning hands, and I'm gonna put it in a 15-foot cone to try to hit basically this one. So basically, the two in front of me. Oh, whoops! The two in front of me and the one in front of the king, all 3 of them. But also use a sorcery point to cast Careful spell, so it doesn't hit Silvara.
Oh
nice.
shit!
Okay, because I was
Let's
gonna
go.
say like I don't know, dude.
Clever.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Oh,
Clever.
So that's a
get rid of
DC 13 deck save
that. Dex save. Okay.
on the burning hands. Yeah, I'm casting it at first level for now.
DC 13. Orange is for the top one. Brown is for the bottom one. What is there? Do they have a thing? They do not. Okay, so the top one fails, the bottom one succeeds.
Okay, and
What
the
about the
one
king?
behind Silvara?
Oh yeah.
The one in front of the king. I can't hit the king because
Oh, the one in front of the king? Okay,
Yeah.
Do. Also fails.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna roll really quick. That is 17 damage.
Teal.
So the two that failed.
Okay,
Almost
I have to do
Holy
math.
shit, that's like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The two that failed got 17, and the one that succeeded he got 8, 9.
It would
I'm not
be
sure how
8.
we do it.
We round down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire
yeah,
damage if
that
it
works.
matters.
I
fire
don't
damage.
think it does, but let me
And
make
one spell
sure.
slot used and sorcery point used.
That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's that one. That's that one. And then
Wait, are they dead?
that's that one. No, not even close.
No. Oh no. Fair.
Yeah. Okay. And so that was that everything? All action, movement, all that?
Yep.
Okay, no bonus action. Okay. Then it is this guy's turn. Where are you? Oh, he's all the way back there. So he is also just gonna move up toward his king. That's kind of all he can do. And now it's Riv's turn.
Okay. I kind of want to see if I can. So I have Phantasmal Force, which is like an illusion that can like damage things. And I want to make a double Silvara.
Hey!
Nice.
Oh, hell
A
yeah.
Silvara double. I love that. Where you want to put her?
Mhm.
Where can you put her? How far can you put your the illusion thing? I'm not sure how that spell works actually.
You create phenomenon of your choice, 60-foot range, anywhere within 60 feet, and
Nice.
the illusion itself can be in a 10-foot cube, but she can cast it anywhere within 60 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so I literally want it to be on the other side of that frog, like, so there's two Silvaras right next to each other.
Okay. So like
So like
right
on the
next
bottom
to-
of the,
Yeah?
on the other side of that one, kind of like on the bottom of them.
on the other
Does that
side
make sense?
of
Yeah,
this one?
on the other side.
Like under
Yeah,
Silvara?
so like that guy has a frog on one side of him, and then a Silvara on the other side.
Okay,
and then
okay.
another Silvara.
This is such a genius
Right.
idea because an affected target is so convinced of the phantasm's reality it can even take damage from the illusion. A phantasm created to appear as a creature can attack the target. So Ghost Me will also still attack, and he so believes it's real that he'll take. It's like he takes psychic damage instead.
Yeah,
of
that's what I was gonna
physical
say.
damage.
Mhm.
That's
Can
so
I?
sick.
I can't duplicate a token, huh?
Can you add the same
Just
one
put something
type?
else. And we'll
No,
know.
I'll have to
Just-
just put something else.
Can you just search
Uh,
like an Eladrin token? Just put another like generic Eladrin in
Or a
there.
ghost.
I'll put
A phantasm.
Or a ghost. Yeah, put a phantom or something.
I'll put an Abjurer Wizard challenge rating 9.
Okay.
He'll fuck them up,
He's a bit beefier than me, but okay.
Good ally to have. Let's go.
right? So that is double Silvara. I figured the silver hair goes with, the
Mm-hmm.
usual
Silvara
Silvara
looking that
look.
way.
So do I add it to the combat tracker, or is it on your turn? When
It's
it
on my
takes
turn.
damage. Okay.
So it says each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 of psychic damage to the target if it's in the phantasm's area or within 5 feet. There's a lot of words.
Okay. Does he have to make a wisdom saving throw or something, or intelligence?
He
to-
has to make an intelligence save.
I love
Yeah,
intelligence
for this
saves.
And what's your DC, Riv? Your spellcast DC? I think it.
Oh, wait.
Uh,
Oh yes, sorry, correct. Intelligence save. Yeah, just make sure.
So
He can also then make future intelligence checks
To try
if he fails
to-
the first one to like try and realize
Yeah.
it's fake.
So Riv, where your spells are all listed on your like actions thing,
mhm.
there should be a plus something for your like spellcasting modifier, and then it should say spell save DC.
Yeah, of those 3 numbers on the top, it'll be the 2-digit number on the right side, underneath
is
where it
for-
says extras.
14.
14. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what he has to roll. Oh, and he has a -1 to intelligence.
Yes,
so-
love intelligence
Love it.
rolls. Intelligence rolls are beautiful because no one has intelligence and they always fuck you up when
You
when
roll
you
a
have to roll
natural 20.
intelligence.
And
Oh,
that's
but he
why
rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Dear you. I was in the middle of a speech here of how cool it is.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
So, what if he realizes it? Does it not hurt him?
It says if the check succeeds, the target realizes the phantasm is an illusion and the spell ends.
Oh,
no,
We
Riv!
got to see like a half of a second
That
of
was so
double
cool.
Silvara.
that was so cool.
I still use my
dice.
spell slots though, right?
It does still
still
use
uses
it,
the
yeah,
slot,
because you
yeah,
still
which is
cast
also
the
a bitch.
spell. Ugh,
Okay.
the worst. That was so
That
cool.
was-
Smart dumb frog.
He just got
Okay.
really
That's
lucky. I think he's
lucky.
got heightened senses, adrenaline's going.
Yeah.
He's
Like he
that's
saw
not real.
the illusion starting and going like,
Right. Did you have a bonus action that you could do, Riv, or any movement you wanted to take?
I'm good. I don't have any
Okay.
bonus actions and I don't want to move anywhere. So.
I'm sorry. Last
Ow.
bullywug to join the
There you
fight, also running up to be near King. And, well, I guess that's not the last one to join the fight, but hey, look, Wah, the one that's in front of you can finally go.
come at me, bro.
What are his attacks? Ooh, he has a
Lovely.
glaive. Look out, what's he gonna roll? 12.
Ha.
Fun fact, multi-attack. He's gonna try again.
Come at me, bro.
23.
Okay,
Oh,
that
no.
may hit me.
6 damage.
Oh, come
Slashing
on.
damage, if that matters. I doubt it does, but...
No. Me trying to go negative damage was great. Like, instead of putting the number and then clicking damage, just going like down. Okay, 6 damage?
Yeah, 6 damage.
Huh. You
That
took more from the
was
fire,
this
bitch.
guy. Okay, and then who's this guy? Oh, and then this one is gonna go... Who is right in front of him? Sid! Look out. He's
Who's doing what?
He's gonna smack you.
Fireman.
He's attacking
Disadvantage.
Sid. Oh, disadvantage, eh?
Shield. Ah!
Okay.
Sid is right next to me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, so a 9, I'm assuming, does not hit you, right, Sid?
It
Barely.
does not.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Barely, yeah.
Finally! It's the first time this works!
And
The party's
Lorian,
so fucking squishy!
you get to play now, Lorian.
Okay. I am going to give Lupo's character enhanceability. I just dropped all my
Ooh.
crap. And we are going to do, let's see. That's what I've been trying to decide what we're gonna do. But I think I'm going to do Bear's Endurance to give the extra D6, 2d6 temporary hit points, just in case, because
you
we
get to
always seem
roll.
to need those.
Yeah.
Well, it's not great, but 4.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little.
That could
nice
still
little
be
shield,
life-saving at,
Yep.
And
at our low
then-
level, too. That could be a make
Yeah.
or break.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to move too far up, but I just like want to move over and like sit back.
Okay.
And I'm good.
Nice.
Nice.
Good turn. Good turn. Luthien with your health buff.
Lucian is gonna do like wait 10, 20, 30 up to here. And these 3 right here, that like the 2 that are right behind the king, are they like in a 5-foot radius of each other?
Not quite. No. They're about 10 feet apart, and then they're each.
Wait, 5 feet radius is 10 diameter.
That's true. Yeah, they are each about 5 feet from the king. So if you like centered it on the king, you would get the king and 3 bullywugs potentially with whatever you're doing.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Moonbeam
Yeah.
on them
It'll-
because we gave them a chance.
You did.
They didn't listen, so it's on them.
It's so
It's
funny
a-
because both parties feel that way.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con save. Let's see. Do they? Oh, they do have something for that. All right. So the top bullywug rolled an 11 total.
It's 14, so
Okay, so fails. Bottom bullywug 18 total, so he succeeds. King. Wait, King
Is it
might
like
have a
this?
different. This is okay. Hold on.
No, that's too.
no, like
Yeah, re-roll. Because I want to make sure I get the right one for the king. Close bullywug fails. And then let me just roll the kings.
I think good with like these maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, king does have a different one. King succeeds. So the
Oh.
bottom bullywug and the king succeed. The top bullywug and the close bullywug fail.
So that's I don't think Luffy wants to fight today. That's 6 total damage and 2d10s.
Wow, that's rough.
Okay. 2d10s. It's
So
still
it's
above
3.
average, right?
It's 3 if they pass, 6
Yeah.
if they didn't.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of them are, but just in case, a shape changer does with disadvantage save, and they also revert to its original form if they are.
Okay, yeah, no, none of them are, but
I
good to
don't-
know.
And
I'm gonna get rid of this giant moonbeam.
also, there's dim light in the cylinder,
Okay.
and
So many
and
conditions.
then I'm gonna go ahead and use my where is it? Where are you? My spirit totem
Okay.
to hold on, let me do the AoE because it should be
Another AoE.
more AoE.
Get them.
That should be
Ooh,
right.
that is Lorg.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can fit everyone. It's 30 feet total, so I don't like 30 feet radius. So
So that's a 60-foot diameter?
I think so.
Yeah, because radius is half.
It does need
Yeah.
to be double though because we're on 10 feet. Like
So
every square is 10 feet instead of 5.
so it should be bigger, right?
Possibly?
I am
What
like
size did you put in for that? You put 60?
Mm-hmm.
I put 15 because I did half. Like
No, so
Six- that was the
radius
size.
gets doubled, so you would put 30 then.
okay, so oh,
So
okay,
you
that's
probably
about-
can't get everyone then.
Mm-hmm.
I think that gets everyone. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, because radius is half of diameter, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna
nice.
put
Yeah,
this
you would
here.
definitely get
Oh
everyone.
fuck yeah.
That's
AoEs
amazing.
on top of AoEs.
Hell yeah.
Jesus
So what is that one for the party? Healing them?
That's gonna be for the party. Yeah, that's gonna be a total of 8 temporary hit points for everyone.
Nice. So if
You like
if
advantage on
anyone
strength
has
stuff?
like temporary hit points already, they don't stack. So if you want to take the 8 instead of whatever you
Yeah.
have currently, go for it.
I got rid of it because I didn't actually do the thing.
That's
but-
right. You
And-
didn't either. Yeah.
Whenever any of the 4 people that are in the moonbeam start their turn, they take damage. Or if for the first time in their turn, they move into it.
And do you roll damage again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they have to do a con save and take damage again.
Okay,
Oh,
so they
they
get
do
to
the con
redo
save.
their con save.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And like, I'm gonna look at the king like, you asked for this, buddy. We warned you.
We all just staring the king.
I
with,
know,
like,
right?
Knife eyes.
Just Avenger staring. Alright, it's back up to Silvara.
Okay, well, let's try this again. And are we doing it? We use the roar like flanking gives advantage, like because
Yeah.
Wah's directly on the other side. So that means if I hit,
Oh,
I
so you
to
get
use
sneak
my
attack, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Nice.
All right.
Missing up.
First roll is a 22 and 8. So
crit.
yeah, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. And you're hitting the one that's directly in front of you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
So this time, hitting the armor last time, I'm gonna this time go for like the weak, like maybe where the creases in the armor are, and try and drive the blade of the dagger right up
Mess
into
him
it.
up.
So that's 6 points of piercing damage
Mm-hmm.
plus another 5 points from sneak attack, so 11 total. And then as that happens, again I'm gonna turn to the king and look and just go, you can surrender at any time. And as I do, my eyes light up with that spectral glow, and again, like he almost swears, sees the ghosts of other bullywugs go attack the other dude next to him.
Shit.
Next to the
Yeah.
king, so the one that's on the other side of you.
Oh no, it's going to attack the king, because it can be within 30 feet. Of
Oh,
that,
okay.
so-
Fuck yeah.
So he takes. So the king. Oh, fucking wood. The king takes 1 point of necrotic damage,
no.
but it's the effect
Oh,
that matters. As
yeah.
he sees the ghosts come over to him, and like the chills go up and down his body, and he swears
Mhm.
he's a little bit weaker.
Yep. he
Not
feels
about
that
the
sting.
physical damage, more like the psychological
Yeah,
damage
yeah.
that we're doing to the dude.
He's like, "Ugh,
Yep.
this chick is creepy. Like,
Yep.
was that your bonus action? Do you have a bonus action that you want to do? Or
I have bonuses, but I don't want to do any of them.
For sure.
Actually, I took the attack action. I have 2 weapon fighting, and I was using a light melee weapon, so I
There
can
you
use a
go.
bonus. So after I turn to him, I then take another dagger out from the bandolier on like my corset and just try and jam another one in the frog in front of me.
Oh.
okay, The
But
same
this is
one
the
that you
right-
attacked the
While
first time?
staring at the king.
Yeah.
And that stays
And
with
do I-
advantage, right? Because you're still flanking?
I think so. It's the
I would
same
think
one.
so,
I'm still
yeah.
flanking. Okay, well the first one's not gonna hit because the first one, that wasn't great.
Oh,
Only a
man.
13.
Yeah, you know the spot you're looking for, but you just don't get into it.
There's
On
enough
that
room
second
with the one
hit.
dagger still in there. I should have pulled it out first. You know.
All right, so then it is King Gullop's turn. So he makes another con save and fails this time.
Yeah.
He's right to roll that damage.
That's 9. Okay, that's better.
9 damage, all right.
That's better.
Does he surrender yet? Is he scaled?
He is a little freaked out by you. He's and
Not by the guy, the boom thing, the moonlight, the moonbeam, whatever.
that doesn't look creepy though.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And you
I mean, its description is pretty, not like pretty, like it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain.
More ghostly.
More ghostly. There's ghosts everywhere.
I don't know if
so he
All
doesn't
damn
have his
ghosts.
spear anymore because he threw it at Wa and it's still stuck in the ground, presumably, unless someone picked it up. But he just yells out, "Come on, how hard can they be to contain? Get these prisoners to the holding cell." And
you don't want to find out how hard we can be to beat.
How do you think we got here?
and that is all he does on his turn. He stays there because he's safely between, even though he's in ouchie light, he's still safely between his people, so he's not gonna move.
You coward!
And next is the one right in front of you, Silvara, between you and the king. And
Yeah.
he has his glaive, I believe. Yes. Okay. What? Come on. There we go. Okay, so that first one misses. He's very shaken by what he just witnessed.
Good.
And second one, 16. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. And it's 6 slashing damage.
That's fine. I still have temporary hit points. Baby.
Doesn't he also get damage from the
Oh,
moonbeam?
yes, he does.
Ooh,
Thank you. Let me make his
true.
con save. Con save succeeds this time.
So
Still
that's
have
But
damage.
half damage is better than no damage.
6 again, so 3.
Dang! You and your 6s. Get rid of that die, man.
It's both
Fail.
my d10s.
Oh
Like,
no! Oh, that's D10s. That's right. And it's Wa's turn.
6 is still above average.
The fact that
Yeah,
he hit you,
exactly.
like,
Yeah,
is
but
what's
not on 2
bolstering
defense.
him, Silvara. But he still looks nervous.
Good.
So while you're flanking one Froge with Silvara, and then you have another one
Froge.
kind of to your right. Froge.
Yeah, okay.
Smack! Oh wait, I'm a dingus. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Apologies. That was actually his first attack. He had advantage because of the yelly yell. So no!
You did not just crit.
He did. So that's 13 plus. Where's
Now
my?
me?
Yeah,
Rude.
that's
This is
20
on top
total.
of the 6.
Yeah.
On top of the 6 from earlier.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh, I'm
Oh
looking
god.
not great all of a sudden.
Oh god.
It's a glaive, you said that's hitting me?
Yeah.
So it's like it goes pretty deep in my side. Then I'm just like, I like let out a cry of pain. Look, and I'm like, as I like spit out a bit of blood, you can still surrender. Like, refuse to admit this is a flesh wound.
Oh my god.
you got this. This but a flesh wound.
Oh god. Oh no.
I hate my life. Okay, well, it's your turn.
Uh-huh. Fuck, I'm gonna do something stupid. So I can walk towards the king. I'm gonna take opportunity attack and I get that.
Okay.
But I
So-
can reach like right here. Can I, first of all, like, reach the king outside of the moonbeam? Like, if I stay here, is it like 5 feet? Me to the king?
I don't know. Let's see what the ruler says, because to me, I don't think so, but yes, it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I could stay right outside the moonbeam?
Yep. Let me do those that opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Hello, D&D Beyond, wake up. He rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh, okay.
So take it that a 7 does not hit.
No.
Weird.
Right? Wow. So I have a question.
Okay.
I want to grapple the king.
You would end up in the moonbeam.
That's
Grappling.
okay.
Okay.
I want to grapple the king.
Okay.
Does that count as the strength advantage that your aura thing gives? What does your thing give again? Advantage with what?
Let me see. Very spirit is temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Oh,
Strength
okay,
checks.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would.
So that would count. Yeah, so you would get advantage. Would his Laura be a saving throw, or would it also be a check? Or does he make a saving throw for resisting grappling?
I think it can be acrobatics or athletics
Hold on.
check.
When you want to
I
grab a
literally have
creature
a
or
whole
wrestle
section
with
on
it,
grappling, and
you
my
can use the
DM
attack
cheat
action to make a special
grappling,
melee attack a
so-
grapple. The target of your grapple must no be more than the size larger than you and must be within reach. Using at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. A strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity.
Yeah. So like
athletics or
the
acrobatics.
grappler has to use strength.
Yeah,
the
I have
person
strength.
being grappled can choose athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
They can choose whether they're trying to basically brute force their way out of it or like weasel their way out of it.
Right.
Is the logic.
All right. Let's go, Sunny.
So I have advantage, is what we decided?
Yes, you have advantage.
Yes, it's because you're using strength to grapple for sure.
Okay,
So.
and I'm using athletics.
What? Okay, that one dropped. Okay.
18.
Oh yeah, you grapple him real good.
Okay.
Good job.
Now, before I use an action surge to attack him, I would like to grab him, like, bring him very close to me and say, do you surrender now or do you need more?
Really
I'm
quick.
gonna give him a chance. Yeah.
Make a con save because you're.
Oh
in the
yeah, for the
moonbeam.
moonbeam. You're right. What's the DC?
14, right? Oh, you're
14?
muted, Lupo, but I think
Oh,
he
I
said
rolled
14.
a 12.
14, yeah, 14. Sorry.
17. But I still take half damage, so
Yeah.
How much you bet it's gonna be 20 right now?
I know, right?
this is gonna be the highest roll.
Okay, no, it's 3.
Okay.
3.
There
I
you go.
take.
So you take
and
1
then half.
damage.
Oh, so I'm taking
What?
1.
1 damage.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
fine.
1.
Oh, and I have 10 hit points. Jeez.
Yeah, there you go. And he just is glowering at you, and he's
Like bringing him very close. Like he can see I'm about to attack.
He
if
just
doesn't
yells out
surrender.
to his guards again. He's like, "What are you doing? Seize them!"
So he's not surrendering.
Oh no, no.
Okay. I'm going to let me see. Cause now I'm thinking, did I like grab him with my shield hand or did I grab him with my axe hand? Like can I have done it with the shield? I don't know. Now
You could
that I
be
think
using
about
your
it.
shield to hold him down. No.
Yeah. And then I can attack with my Sorry. Will I have disadvantage if we're like grappled or will I have advantage? Because I remember there's something that happens. Like a grappled condition. If what happens to I actually have that saved. I'm gonna find it.
So the grappled creature is incapacitated, but it doesn't say anything about advantage or disadvantage, I think.
Where's my thing? I have a thing grappled.
Okay, sorry, my partner was going to bed, so animals are all coming in here and
That's
stuff.
very fair.
Yeah, no, I think you don't
grappled,
get
I
any
think, just
advantage because like
means-
you reduce speed to 0. Because like I remember the feat grappler gives you advantage on attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I thought restrained was just you can't move, and then grappled was you can't move and you can't attack.
Oh yes,
Or is it
yeah,
the other
like,
way around?
It's the other way around. Grappled is just movement speed 0.
Your
Okay.
speed becomes
Restrained is
0,
movement
and benefit
speed
from
0
bonus
and-
for speed.
Okay.
Aren't you
Yeah.
incapacitated too when?
Yeah.
Yeah, because grappled, all grappled is movement speed 0 and no benefits. Restrained is far more.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
And then for attacking a grappled person versus a restrained person, is there any difference, or is there anything?
Restrained people, if your attack rolls against them, have advantage, but it doesn't say so for grappled. So
Yeah,
restrained
so
attack
just
rolls-
normal attack roll then.
Yeah,
So it's just a normal attack.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And
I'm just picturing the most
so-
brutal Wad just holding him down by like his throat with your shield and then just coming down
Yeah,
with your
like bringing him very extremely close. I'd probably attack him in slow motion. Like if I hit, we'll see. Just like to prove a point.
Right.
But okay, so I had my movement.
Yeah.
I am using my action surge, which
Yeah.
is just a special thing. I will use my bonus action to give myself advantage.
Okay.
I am choosing not to give myself the temporary hit points because it
you
would be
have-
less than what I have.
Yeah.
But I am attacking with advantage. Thank God. 18?
18. Yes, 18 hits.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm attacking with one hand, so it's a d8.
Wow, wow. Capaldi's beginning his
Aw.
chorus of the night.
Oh, what a baby.
He wants to be involved.
Oh shit. Okay, that was a 5 plus 4, which is 9. 9 damage to the
9
king. And I'm still grappling him.
Okay.
I'm just like making him stare at me, basically. It's like, regret your actions, bitch. And again,
at
you
me.
can surrender. This was a bad idea.
All right. You see no sign of surrender
No,
in
I
his
don't.
face, but he is angry as hell at his guards right now for not being
Uh-huh.
better. Sid, it is your turn.
Sorry, I'm not there to protect y'all.
Okay, so
He's got
watching
someone to deal with.
watching War tackle the king to the ground. I feel like this is a good plan, and I quickly reach into my pocket, pull out my wand of magic missiles, and cast it at level 4. It's gonna be
Hell yeah.
6 hits. I think
Oh,
No.
Greg, I love magic.
Yeah, that's 6. Yeah.
6 hits.
So-
Magic missile
Or
can't
actually-
miss.
Reminder
Or
that
actually, you
at
know
first
what? Fuck
level
it.
it's 3 die already, so
Yeah.
every additional level, yeah.
Yeah, so that makes 6.
64.
Because 3 and then level 2, level 3, level 4. So 6.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna cast it at 6th level because we're
Oh,
going
yeah.
all out. So I'm gonna go.
So that's what,
Hmm.
8 then?
That's 8 hits. Yes.
We are nuking the king, I think.
You better
king,
hope we don't fight. You better hope we don't also fight Pavlorda.
That's
He's
why I
always
was not
thinking out
using
of
my
that.
action surge. But yeah. I got angry.
Gonna be rough.
So that's 8 hits, right? So that's
So
it's just
8d4.
1d4 8.
You can
Really
click
easier to
on,
just do it.
On the D4 multiple times if you're
Wait,
using
which,
digital dice.
Which character they said? I can't remember.
Which
Like on the board.
the blue one on the other side of the
I think-
2 bully
That one,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah, that one.
From
The one
Silvara?
that just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can also type in the chat like
Oh my-
/R 8d4. Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll do a custom
So that's
roll.
19 plus 8 damage, right? Because it's 1d4
Yeah.
plus 1 for each hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
27
19,
damage straight to the
27
king.
damage.
27
Yep.
damage. Okay, let me math really
Hell
quick
yeah.
I'll just
before you do anything else.
With
Hold
every
on.
hit,
Huh.
so
Sorry,
it's literally. So I'm assuming that it shoots out one by one and not all at the same time. It's like, give up already, you little shit. With every hit.
The king is not looking good at all,
Fuck yeah.
but he's
And
still in
Not surrendering.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Aww.
Buddy, you're gonna have a bad time.
Are you willing to die for this mistake?
All right.
We can negotiate a peace treaty, you know?
Is that the guards? I will say they look a little bit conflicted because they're like, we were supposed to just take them to the holding cell, and now our king is about to die.
Are you willing to die
they're
for
also
this king?
they're also, you know, this is a very.
I mean, we lost how many kings at this point? Like,
right, like this is the kind of place where like they kill each other for the crown, you know. So some of them are kind of have that little like opportunistic kind of look on their face.
Oh, try to get.
they want to steal the kill.
Are we the king?
They're like,
Was it a king now?
I mean, I already have the crown.
You see them sharing some looks, but other than that, everyone is still like they're still fighting. They're just you see a couple looks that look interesting.
Okay, so the guards look like they're a little like,
Yeah.
Is he
Don't you try to steal the kill.
Did you? I know, right? Did you finish your turn, Sid, or did you have a bonus action or anything?
So just noticing the guards, you know, do whatever. I look at the one closest to me and be like, if you give up now, we'll help you be king.
Oh,
Make a persuasion check
Sure.
with advantage.
With advantage? Okay.
Spicy.
Oh, come on. Really? It's a 10.
Oh,
That's the
heck.
best I
With
could do.
advantage?
He kind of just like
Yeah, with advantage.
he
Damn.
looks at you for a second, and there's like a little bit of a glint, and then he like looks at your tail, and he's like, and just continues like getting ready to fight you.
That's
Excuse
racist.
me.
Oh,
That is
no.
so rude.
Okay, no.
Because he
Okay,
recognizes,
who
like,
did that?
you know,
Oh, I also have
he's from the
movement,
Fae
right?
realm. He recognizes the mark of someone who got duped by a Fae. Like, he's not.
Oh.
I'm going to move just here so that Silvara and I are flanking. So in case she wants to attack.
Okay, yeah, you're
Okay.
still
Yeah,
within
but-
melee with them,
yeah.
so no opportunity attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's it,
And that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy, he needs to make another con save for your moonbeam. How many rounds does that stay up for, by the way, Luthien?
Isn't it just concentration?
Yeah, it's
Like up to
1
a
minute
minute or
Up to a
concentration.
minute.
Yeah,
So that's like, what, 10 rounds or something like that?
10 rounds. Yeah,
Okay, so he failed his con save.
Oh.
that's 10 total.
Nice. That's a bit chunkier than the rest have been.
And the 6.
Yeah.
Thanks for rolling a 3 for me. That was very kind of you.
So he
Of your
did
dice.
not like that, and he's gonna move to Wah
Mm-hmm.
and attempt to smack. Well,
I'm going to assume I don't use my shield for AC now because I am, busy grappling a king.
I would
So-
say, yeah. I mean, unless you wanted to lift it up and lose the grapple.
Absolutely not.
You could use the king as a shield.
That's like, can I
Human
shift so it
shield.
hits the
Human meat shield.
Yeah.
Volleyball shield.
I mean, you already want to kill him anyway, so
he,
right here for
Yeah, do it.
taking.
would say
Sun,
do it.
or
Use him
yeah,
as the
well,
shield.
Sunny, but Wah, if you would make a Wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so wise. It's a 5. I'm
Okay.
so wise.
So he gets up in your face, and he, I'm just kidding. Hold on. He's gonna hit you first.
fair. He's gonna attempt to hit me.
Yes, he succeeds.
And he hit me.
And he does 13 damage.
That's okay.
And then, if you'd like to, since I somewhat retconned, if you would like to re-roll your wisdom save, go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
So he smacks you,
okay.
and he lets
That-
out this,
That
like,
went for a natural 20.
Hell
so
yeah.
21.
so he lets out this, like, wild, loud croak in your face.
Oh.
And
Like that, like Apaldi just did.
yes. And you feel like he's trying to sway you in some way, but you shake it off.
I'm just like, bro, what the fuck?
You're like, that's supposed to be sexy? Like, what?
I actually don't swing that way. I'm
Right.
sorry. Like,
And now it's Riv's turn.
if it was a lady frog, perhaps.
Which one is the
A lady frog.
king?
Capaldi.
That's my name.
Capaldi? Oh. Yes, he's just calling Wa.
He probably
He's
just wants
screaming.
to play with us.
Riv, are you there?
Yeah. Which one is the king again?
The king is the one basically in the middle of the moon thing.
I guess that would be
blinked.
closer. Yeah, we're like,
Okay.
we're together.
That's true.
Okay. I don't know what
Why
I
is
want
just
to do.
buried.
I kind of wanted to. I mean, even though I have like spell slots left and stuff, I kind of just wanted to like use my crossbow because I never.
Yeah,
used
go
it.
for it.
Oh.
Am I allowed to move first?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit?
You can break up your movement however you want. And you don't have to take
Okay.
all, like, what is it, 30 feet or 20 feet for you?
Okay, I want to move here, and I can do that because I can fly. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna use
Got
crossbow. How do I
an
do that?
aerial sniper here.
We love it.
How do I use the crossbow?
So in your actions... Sorry. Ow, why does it hurt?
Oh.
That was terrible. In your actions, not where your spells are, although some of your spells will show up there. If you just go to actions and you look at your crossbow in that row where it says crossbow, there will be like a plus something.
Why doesn't it say crossbow, even though I have a crossbow?
Oh, do you have it equipped?
Oh, how do I do
You
that?
can, if you
Oh,
go to your
yeah, good.
inventory, you
Yeah.
can like fill
Oh,
the active slot. It's like a little square. First
Yeah,
you
I
equip
see,
it, and then you
okay,
go
okay.
back. It should be there.
Okay. Sorry.
And then it'll have
Oh,
that
that's
plus
okay.
whatever. And it'll also, to the right of that, have the damage die. So you can just double click both of those things. But obviously see if you hit before you roll damage, because, you know. And who are you aiming at again? The queen? The king?
No.
The king. No, wait, no. The guy right there. That's the purple frog. But
This one that just blinked between. Oh, that
no,
one. Okay.
Oh,
This
there we
guy.
go.
Well, poop.
I'm pretty weak today. apparently.
Oh.
You know, you're flying. You know, it's hard to aim while you're flying and not standing on a stable surface. And also, I like to think that the, like, not crossfire, the, like, kickback, you know, just sends you, like, a little bit of a Tinkerbell tumble.
Uh-oh.
You don't fall or
tumble this
anything,
way?
but, you know, you just kind of, like, fall a little bit.
That
you know?
little cutie roll.
And then, but yeah. Do you have a bonus action you can use?
No.
Sad face. Did you want to move any more?
No, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
You look pretty safe there, to be fair.
It's
Like,
true.
I don't think
Yeah, you
it's
haven't
easy
even
to
been
reach
hit.
you.
Yeah.
Which one is he? Okay, he's all the way over there. He needs to make a con save.
I will also need to make a con save, just a reminder.
Mm-hmm. That is only a 10. Roll some moonbeam damage.
That's 16.
Heck yeah. 16.
Finally!
Hey!
It's winding up. It's winding up.
Oh yeah. That's the beauty of Moonbeam. It stays.
And then, he is going to move up.
At this point, I don't even know how much damage he has done. Like,
He's
How
gonna...
what?
It's kind of awkward. Let me double check that he can actually reach.
how much damage he has done on the tiny bits
Oh.
of damage.
Okay,
Yeah,
s-
it definitely adds up.
He's gonna, oh, stop it. He's gonna attempt to hit Wa.
You're still loyal to this king? Wow.
Yeah, so 24.
Yeah,
To
that
hit.
would hit, yeah.
And that's 9 damage.
Okay.
And he goes again.
Well, that's a bit rude.
Only 16
How are
this
you
time.
holding up?
A 16 does not hit, even with like my AC
Without
without
your
shield is
shield,
17.
okay. So yeah, there he is.
Mhm.
And now it's another Bullywug's turn.
I'm so fucked.
He's the one sandwiched between Silvara and Sid.
Oh. Okay.
How are you holding up? What?
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about me.
It's fine.
This is fine.
But the flesh wounded.
Alright, he's gonna go for Sid. Hello? I think the 16 hit, right?
Oh, definitely.
And the 15. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you got lucky. It's only 4 damage.
Oh, let's go.
And his
It's my
second
10 to hit
attack.
points with the crit.
Oh, a second attack was a 22 to hit and 12 damage. And then we have the purple Froge. He's gonna try to hit Sid as well. Oh gosh. Okay, 21 to hit. Yeah.
That hits.
Oh no. Okay, that's 8 damage.
Excuse me? I'm very glad I actually stopped that first one now.
Where are you, Sid? Okay, so is that correct? Are you at 12 out of 20?
I'm doing the math in my head again. I got hit for 4, then I got hit for 12. That's 16 plus another 8. That's 24.
24.
I had 8 hit points, 28.
So you're
I'm
at
I'm
4?
4 HP, yeah.
You're at 4
yeah,
HP?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if he hits you on this next one, which he does, it's gonna be non-lethal.
Oh, I see.
He hits you with the stump. You said you were at 4, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, he hits you with the stump of his axe to just knock you unconscious, so you don't have to worry about... Right? He doesn't have to worry about death saves if it's non-lethal hit?
Yeah, he's just unconscious.
Yeah. So you all see Sid, but you do see that he gets knocked out, not like murdered.
Mm-hmm.
If that
How
counts for
many?
anything for
How
you
much
guys.
damage did it do?
It was 5,
Just
but it
for
was
my own-
non-lethal, so
5. Okay, 5. Okay.
So yeah, Sid is sweeping.
Picking up right here.
I have a thing. Let me know when it's my turn. I'll use it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I love things.
Is it a thing that stabilizes you? Because technically, you're like
You're not unstable.
Yeah.
Like you're
it
basically at 1 HP but unconscious.
It's called Strength of the Grave. It reduces if I get hit with anything that it reduces me to 0. I can make a charisma
You're at
saving throw.
1. I'm
You're
pretty
at
sure.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like technically,
So
yes,
then-
the 5 would reduce you to 0, but you're
Yeah.
unconscious because he did a non.
Yeah, he chose to do non-lethal, so he purposely did not reduce you to 0.
Right.
Because he doesn't want to.
So you can put yourself at
Feel
1, but you're
us.
still unconscious.
Yeah, like they don't want to kill us, they
Okay.
want to capture us. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not like at this point we're like trying not to kill them, but we did
Um,
give them
So it is
Like,
Lorian's
very
turn.
cuddly.
4 or
with
5
pain.
warnings at this point.
All right.
It's
Well,
not
first,
enough.
I
Basically,
have to move. Oh, go ahead.
So what I was saying was, sorry, this disability. It basically, if I die or if I get whatever, it wakes me up. So will that count for when I'm knocked out as well? It drops me to 1 HP and I'm
Does it
conscious.
does it specifically say when you get reduced to 0 HP?
I think it's reduced to
Yeah.
0 HP. Yeah.
Then I guess I'm not the DM, sorry.
Well, no, you're fine. Yeah, no, I mean, that's logical. Like, it doesn't reduce him to 0 HP, so it wouldn't activate.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can put yourself at 1 and just make sure you, like, keep the unconscious thing.
You take a
This
nap.
is like, you know, in the movies when they punch him in the temple and he's just passed out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Lorian's turn.
I'm good. I had to move up, and everybody's in my way. I really don't want to hurt anybody. because if I cast one of these spells, it's gonna hurt someone.
Right.
I mean, unless people want me to kill people, because that's probably what's gonna do. So, I guess I'm just gonna hold, like, I just moved up, basically.
Not a Healy druid. I take it.
I mean, I could, but I wasn't close enough to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not touching anyone, so I can't really heal them from that far away.
Yeah. Okay, so go.
I also don't recommend getting too close because it's very spicy up here right now. So, yeah.
If I were to heal up Seal, like since he's not at 0, would he like get up or would he stay unconscious with more HP?
I have no idea. I
What does incapacitate?
'Cause, like,
say? And
yeah.
take actions or reactions. It's actually very stupid. It doesn't give a lot of.
Yeah, like I
You
think it's
drop and
left
fall
up mostly
prone.
as. I think it's like left mostly to the end to decide. So
I mean, he just got knocked out with a punch to the head, basically. So, I mean, I guess technically, probably, I don't know. Let me see. Hush, Capaldi.
Baldy has opinions.
He has too many opinions.
He has opinions and he wants you to know. He says you need to start rolling worse so the players can win. That's what he says.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I guess it would probably wake him up. Sure. I don't know.
Ultimately, your decision. Yeah.
Like, well, I know, but there's no like good decision.
Yeah, I think there's
really,
no
I
like
guess.
rule
Yeah.
or anything like determined for this. That's
So
'Cause, like-
sure, but I don't know. If you want to like go up to him and make a medicine check or something to see like what his condition is exactly, or some, I don't know.
Well, I was asking mostly like because I have healing words, so like I could heal from a distance or like,
Right.
like try to protect.
I mean, if you saw your friend go down, that would be your instinct, right? To heal him. So
I mean, there are two options for this. Like I thought, like maybe like wild shape into a wolf and like protect the unconscious seed or like heal seed. Like those are two options. Like
yeah,
Yeah, I
Whichever
was
one
only a
you
little
think he
bit
would go
off
for.
distance was.
Whichever one Luthien would do.
mm,
Because I wouldn't want you to metagame of like, I'm only going to heal
Oh,
him
no,
if
no,
it's
no,
going to
like-
wake him up. You know what I mean?
yeah, no,
So
like
it's whatever Luthien would do in the moment.
so like I saw him like just get like basically punched, not like
Yeah, yeah.
stabbed or anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
he didn't have his head like cleaved or anything like that. It was just like end of the
Also-
non-business end of the axe, smack to the face.
The guards also said, like, and the king said, like, take them to the prison. So
Right.
I assumed they wouldn't want to take our dead bodies. To prison.
right.
But I don't know this culture, so
They just,
Yeah, I don't know
dead
frog.
bodies just chill in the prison. You know, it's fine.
it's sweet for the prisoners. Oh, I hate that.
Oh
I didn't
God.
say
So-
that.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna like do healing word on Seed and then like I don't know if like I don't think I have like space between, but I'm like gonna wild shape into the wolf and like be like you touch him and you die. Like
Do you have?
trying
Can
to like
you do both of
protect him
those in
from
one
this
turn?
side. Yeah, one's an action, one's a bonus.
Oh, look at you. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
roll the healing
Like-
for Sid.
That's 1d4. That's 7 total.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Let's
so
go.
yeah.
And, like,
I'll say that it.
Wolfian.
I'll say that Wolfian. I'll say that it does wake you up, Sid, but you are prone and like you can't like at the moment, of course, because it's not your turn. You definitely cannot get up. But when it gets to your turn, it'll probably take half your speed to stand up.
That works.
That's a very quick nap.
Yes.
Power nap.
Very, very quick nap.
Like less than 6 seconds.
All right. Silvara's turn.
Like yeah, Wolf is gonna like
Okay.
stand there like protect.
I'm torn
Yeah.
because I don't want to leave all these people up here by themselves, but I'm also like borderline bleeding out. So I'm going to use my second and last phase step because teleportation does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Nice.
Eject.
Yeah.
To
Research.
teleport back over here. And as I teleport away, I just give the finger to the cards, and then when I get back over there, I will drop my daggers and hopefully remember to pick them up later, and instead get out the short bow or crossbow. Which one do I have? A short
Something pew pew.
bow. I have a short bow. I'm gonna try and hit the frog that's higher up above Sid. The one that so I wouldn't have to shoot past Sid or Luthien. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So I'm less likely to hit a friend.
Yes, we like that plan. Oops.
Try and hit them.
Come on, you can do it.
Here we go. Nope. I'm
Well,
leaning
heck.
too much from the side with the glaive.
You can't lift your arm high
That's
enough.
only. Yeah, that's only a 9.
Oh no.
That is
Sad
only
face.
9. Yeah.
Alrighty, King Gullop's turn. Let me. Yeah.
Constitution first?
You what?
Yeah, Constitution.
Yeah, that
for
too.
damage?
But I had to see if
Ah.
the thing recharged. He fails his Constitution.
Oh
That's
my god.
15 total.
Hey! Did you fucking kill him?
Shit.
Did you fucking kill him? Are you the king now?
The king twice over. Alright, and he is under Wa still, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
still holding
he's
him.
going to
Lol.
Huh?
Is he
Okay.
not dead?
No,
He
he's
didn't
not
die?
dead.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
We were so excited.
Oh, yeah, we're like,
Let's see.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know if we would be excited, like we would be kind of disturbed because again, searing
excited.
pain.
So he doesn't
It's-
have his spear anymore, but he is going to attempt
Yeah, fuck
to headbutt you.
aw, that's cute.
Ugh.
He got a natural 20.
No way.
Oh wait.
It's rude.
So what is that like? His strength?
Uh-huh.
His strength modifier? Is that all I add?
Yeah,
to that? Or-
it's 1 damage plus their strength modifier. It's
Okay,
always like,
so-
unless you're like a
Right.
monk or a fighter or something, it's always just 1 damage.
Right.
But the strength modifier is what makes
Yeah.
it.
So then
more or
that's
less.
5 damage to you. Wah.
5 damage.
Nice. He has +4 strength.
No, he has +3,
No,
but he crit, so he
it's a
gets
crit.
2, and
oh,
then
but he crit. Right.
Why is like, oh, that's cute. Oh my no!
That's
Yeah,
cute.
but,
Fucking bitch.
Turtles
Like,
are pretty
aw.
hard and bony, so it's a bold
Yeah.
choice to headbutt a turtle. head.
Right? Like, hello. Okay, I
I'm
have
like-
slightly
I'm pro-
more respect for him now.
And pros are like really not like that resilient. So like headbutting, like a frog headbutting a turtle would be like,
it would just squish around the turtle's head.
Ow. Yeah, that sounds painful for him, to be honest. But yeah,
Does an 18
So-
hit you?
18
Yeah.
without the shield. Yes, it does. Oh, this is. I want it to be cool.
Also, he succeeds. It's a 14, right, for the con?
Yep.
So he succeeds that. So whatever you roll, he's gonna take.
Oh,
half.
it's a different frog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought it was still the king.
that's
No, no.
11, so 5.
So 5. Okay. No, different froge.
Okay.
5 damage. He gets you with his glaive.
If it's more than 7, I'm down.
Oh no. Oh no, it's 7. Okay, so then he does non-lethal as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that with the glaive, but
I was I have a question.
yes.
I'm inside the moonbeam thing.
You didn't start your turn though.
No, but I will eventually.
So,
Oh no!
But if
Will
you're
I-
stable,
I would say, don't
know
I just
dex
automatically
saves
fail?
automatically fail.
Oh, that is true. I mean, if you don't want to deal with that, we can flavor that I fell back
Sure.
and
Yeah,
went
because
outside.
he did headbutt you.
That's fair. So like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I went like
Yeah.
a
What?
happy
You're
back.
just outside the
What
border.
just do that?
Because you were
headbutt
reaching
and
in
then
there
it's-
to hit him anyway. So
Okay, so
you fell backwards.
so like
It's fine.
the king goes to the front and Wa just like. Whoa.
And he can't stand up yet, but he of course will on his turn. Oh wait, I put the wrong thing on. There we go. Okay, so that was this Bullywug's turn. He has another turn. And he has movement. Going up to Luthien. Going to smack.
Wolfian.
Wolfian, it's true. Oh yeah, you have a new AC with your wolf form.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's higher even. Like,
So
Why doesn't it let me?
does a dirty I would imagine a dirty 20 hits, right?
yeah, it's 13 total, and I have 11 HP, so yeah, it's
Okay. 9 damage to you.
ouch.
And
So
just
that'll get- yeah.
so that everyone knows, like, if you get reduced to 0, like, know that it's not lethal.
I put it.
And I need to
one
do
and
I need to do a concentration check for the moonbeam.
Yes, you do.
It needs to be 10, so that's 12 already on the dice.
you go.
I don't know. I don't know how much concentration I have, but like
Yeah, that's fine. If you got a 12, I mean, as long as you don't have a -3, which I doubt you do.
I hope no.
-3 Constitution.
I have +1. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. So that was that guy. Who are you? You're number 3. Hello? Where am I? There I am. Okay, so it's Wa's turn. You're just unconscious.
Take a nap right here.
Sid is your turn. And so half movement to stand up.
Okay. Fuck, okay. So, Sid wakes up, sees Wa on the floor, and immediately just sees red.
Oh,
And
Literally, was a
without-
red turtle.
probably covered in blood.
Oh no.
Even pre-blood, you were a red. Like red is part of your color scheme.
Oh.
Yeah,
Now
I have a
blood.
lot of
And
red.
Sid
Oh, yeah.
It's red on red on red.
Also, like when Wolfian gets hit, he like does a little like dog crying out sound.
Oh, stop it. My heart. Alright, so Sid, what you doing with all that red?
I am going to, without a second thought, cast Mind Spike at the king.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Immediately, just
Is that a
Turn
roll
his
to
brain
hit?
into
Or...
jello.
it's a 13 Wisdom save DC.
Okay.
Hopefully they're not very
See.
wise.
Fail.
They don't seem very
Have you
wise.
met him? He's not wise.
You failed.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You don't even need to roll damage. How do you
King
want to do
Sid.
this?
King said,
Oh,
King
how do
Pee
you-
Pee Poo Poo the third.
Big pee pee poo poo with the third.
So basically, he's still holding the magic missile wand in his hand. You don't fuck with my friends, and basically, you see his ears kind of, what's the word? They Luthion's right next to you. So you feel basically like a cold wave of sorts just emanate off of Sid, and the it's Mind Spike is fuck, I didn't plan this properly, but anyway, Mind Spike the king. That's all I got.
He got fucked up from the inside out.
His brain got turned into
Yeah,
mud.
like blood starts pouring out of his ear.
Yeah, so whoever's... I don't think anyone is conscious and close enough to see this except for his own people. But yeah, basically, like, his eyes and his ears and his nose, just blood pouring, and he collapses.
Good. Get fucked.
Like, yeah.
And the guards look very confused.
Oh my God,
They don't really
confused
know what
with
to
you.
do.
Wolfian starts to like.
I
grow,
think they
like,
should
growl,
bow to
like,
their new king.
Some of them do look like they like. Wait, do we? Is that? And the other ones are like, no, dude, like what? And so one of them, let's see, whose turn is it right now? Who are you? You're all the way over here. Okay, so this one gets up from next to the king, and he walks. Well, he can't get all the way to you, Sid. Yes, he can. He walks up to you, and he like parts his two friends.
Doesn't
right
he take
there.
moonbeam damage
Yes,
before
he
he leaves?
does. Yes, he would.
Did Sid actually finish his turn though?
I think so. Did he?
Yeah, I got.
Oh, okay then.
Okay,
Sorry.
So that's a fail.
He
Luthien.
starts walking, falls dead.
No more moonbeam damage, please.
So
No, like you're
that's-
looking at the guards, and none of them really look that hurt.
Yeah, no,
Like
king
they're
was
not doing
really
great, but
risky.
Oh yeah, no,
they're gonna
we've
survive.
hyper focused on the king.
yeah,
so
like
Mhm.
that's 10 total.
10 total.
Oh, by the way, I have a question. Like, when a wild shape, I like max stats become that of the creature I wild shape. So does my temp HP also like move into the wolves? Like, as a
I
shield
would
for
say
wolves?
yeah. Personally, I don't know if that's
How
like the hard
about-
and fast rule or the technical rule, but it makes sense to me that it would stay because it was put on you. You know.
Okay, so I have like 10 HP then, not 2.
Can you keep concentration on the moonbeam as a wolf
Yep.
though?
Yeah.
You can? You have that thing? Oh fuck
No,
yeah.
no, it's
that's
not a thing. It's not a thing. It's like it's like natural.
It's 'cause
for
all
druids.
natural
your-
druid can do that?
It's all.
You cannot cast, but you can
Oh
Yeah.
keep
Oh,
concentration.
that's so cool. I really need to play a druid one of these days.
So the guy that bullywug that walked up just took that damage or whatever. He walks up, he parts his two friends that are facing the top two that are facing Sid, and he walks in between them, so he like kind of forces them to scoot a little bit. And he walks up to Sid and he says, he's like, look, we can't really make you any promises as to how the rest of the guards will handle you, but if you all are serious about overthrowing the king and you want to help with the Bavlorna situation and you want the right person in charge of us when you leave, go see Illig, Baron of Luckstump. And he points in the direction of where Illig lives, which if you look...
God damn it.
Oh, so we are actually helping with the revolution.
So if you look at the map, Illig lives way down at the bottom.
We made this our circus and our monkey. God damn it. We adopted another monkey.
Didn't want another monkey.
Tried hard to go around the monkey, but no, we have to
You
kill
had
the
to kill the
king.
king. Way to go. Frickin' murder hobos. That's what you get.
Listen, we tried. We tried so
They have
hard.
to.
All he
Hold
was
on.
gonna do
Yeah.
was
How does this
imprison
change?
you.
I was like, how does this change anything? We could still just go get our raft, go to Bavlorna.
I mean, we did kill the king, so we should at least help the actual the situation right now, since we kind of killed the previous.
No, because the Soggy Court will
Don't
also
you
just
encourage
all
him.
fall to shreds anyway when we get rid of Bavlorna, because they only
There's not gonna
pop
be
up
soggy.
because Bavlorna made there's nothing to be soggy left because it's gonna dry up literally. Because
By the way, I'm
it's
still
only
taking a
soggy
nap,
because
so-
she's here.
What I say is not canon. Just taking a nap and dreaming of,
Go to bed.
I don't know, frogs probably.
Also, like,
I'm just gonna-
well,
As I
well-
say that, wait, did they only said that to like one person, or they
They
say
said it
that
to
to like
Sid.
the whole group?
So I mean, if you're within
I'm
earshot,
gonna pick up as I'm picking up my daggers and just like holding closed the wound on my side. I'm gonna be like, do you really have the audacity right now to send us on another, for all we know, wild goose chase per your request after you just tried to murder all of us?
none of us tried
We
to
could
murder
just go
you.
on our merry way. I beg to differ, and looks at like literally a
That's what
giant
happens
ass
when you
gash in her
fight
side.
guards. We were just trying to detain you, and you fought.
We tried not to fight, I say in my dreams. We were trying so hard not to fight. I
But I
punched you in the
told
head.
you what would happen if you tried to detain us when we were working for you in the first place.
Look, I was doing what my king told me to do. You killed my king.
And
Do what you
clearly have
want.
such
I'm just
loyalty
making
to
a
your
suggestion.
I can't believe I'm missing this conversation.
Wolfin's gonna
So-
break concentration on the moonbeam just in case.
Yeah, I'll go
Um,
start
I'm-
trying to gently wake up Wah and just
I'm
be
gonna like sit next to third, and I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
Just a puppy, huh? Just
like
he's
we're
just
having
being
this
ranger
like
next
serious
to third.
conversation, and I'm like,
oh.
So
Like, hello, pet me.
when the dude comes up to me to talk, absently petting Luthien, I just ignore the dude and I just walk over to and try to shake her awake. Hey, are you okay? Or to,
Yeah, we're both there. Just
Yeah. I go like,
wake
walk
up.
up. Did we
good.
win?
You're finally awake.
Yes.
roof, roof.
Why is there a carriage around me and I'm sitting and going to be beheaded now? I was having the weirdest dreams. There was a dragon.
Roof.
Sorry, Skyrim. Yeah,
Oh
let's
my
go.
God. And the
All
guards
the
are
dead-
just starting to disperse. Like they're not gonna, they're not following a king's orders right now, so they're just kind of at a loss to what to do.
I'm like, who
they
killed
gave
him?
you their suggestion, and they figure that's the end of that because someone's gonna take power, or if they don't, one of them will fight the others for power. Like,
Oh my
there's no
Okay.
like, you know, they don't have a
Who
clear
killed
path
him?
forward, so they're just kind of like, eh.
As Wasps who killed him, and I'm making no point to be quiet about this, like borderline awkwardly loud, hoping they hear while walking away, but not like saying to them. It's like, oh, Sid here did it, and as
Pee pee poo
was
poo.
easily, yeah, as was so easily predictable, these people who had so much loyalty to their king, they'd be willing to kill for him, but not enough to shed a tear when he died, don't seem to give a single fuck.
Oh wow, I'm so shocked.
You can hear the
walking
eye
them.
rolls of them as they're walking away, but they're just not engaging
All I'm
anymore.
saying, if I'm willing to kill for someone, if I'm going to take a life for some person, it's usually because I have some respect for them.
So they don't have a king. I heard none of that conversation. Does someone bring me up to? Okay. So they mentioned that thing. I think we have more things to do. We should go to jail, actually free the prisoner now because they don't have a king. She can deal with whatever the fuck this revolution needs because she was already a part of it, so she can go after the guy. We can have a little rest, and we can go do the fucking thing that we were supposed to do in the first place. Because
I can't exactly.
I'm starting to get tired of this place. I'm all soggy. I just had the weirdest dream of my life, and now I'm a little upsetty.
I did think you wouldn't mind being soggy because you're a turtle, but that might have just been
It reaches a
stereotyping.
point. It smells. I hate it.
True.
When
True.
Wolfgang notices that Wise kind of like getting like nervous, he goes like,
Thank you. Starts petting.
Emotional
this
support dog.
plan. I like
Yeah.
this plan, mostly
Emotional
because I
support
now
dog.
just want to cause chaos. I am pissed off. I want to free the prisoner. She seemed like a badass, and I really need a rest because I require bandages immediately.
And I think that, right? Yeah, I'm not doing too great. I think we should go, what the fuck? Go do
We can
whatever.
heal now that we're.
Okay.
We'll go let the prisoner out. All that. It's so dramatic. We'll get through this.
Surely the prisoner's going to trial by combat, but now there won't be a trial because there's no king to preside
Yeah.
over said trial. So she's just in limbo anyway, unless we.
Yeah. We can let her know the king is dead. Go, I don't know, get a good king or something.
"Long live the king!"
Oh,
It's your fucking soggy place. Soggy place is gonna go anyway. Do things while you can. Fucking naps right there.
Naps. I'm tired. I take a nap right here.
And I'm right here,
Take a nap
but
right
on
here.
purpose this time.
Cool. So yeah, you guys go to the prison and tell Morgor all of that, and she's just like, I gotta go talk to Illig. And
Yes.
she kind of runs off in that direction. And you get the sense that the guards that were with the king were also the guards that would have been at the prison, and they did not
Oh,
walk off in that
fantastic.
direction. So she gets
There were no guards.
her gear.
They don't give a singular fuck.
All the fucks that were given died with the king. Literally. There are no fucks
I mean, that's
left.
kind of how it is here, though.
I noticed.
You know,
Yeah.
So
And it bothers me.
they were all
No
there.
way.
And you see like Clapperclaw was keeping her company, just hanging out,
Oh.
telling her stories, and yeah.
We
so-
pick this up next time. 'Cause
Yeah.
It seems like a good pause point.
Yes, that's what I was doing.
Yeah. Making sure.
But
I
yeah,
want to make
one
one
addition.
prisoner
So-
time, and I was like, I'm not prepared.
we can
Yeah.
all like, if you guys probably okay, if you guys are gonna try to, I don't know if you're doing this, but if you were to try to rest in the tower, it would have to probably be, or not the tower, the holding cell. It'd probably have to be a short rest. You could probably sneak in one last long rest. It is like the middle of the day though.
Yeah, we've literally done nothing today except we did a little shopping and then this. Like,
almost murdered. Yeah.
And then Regicide.
Immediately,
Yeah.
So you guys could either go back there, do short rest. I mean, really, you could probably do short rest where you are too. I don't know why I'm moving you guys. But yeah, or short rest in the king's old throne room. You know, really rub it in their faces.
Badass as fuck. I want to make one correction.
Uh-oh.
When Wa was unconscious and was dreaming, wasn't a bad dream. She was dreaming of her wife coming here, like, to wake her up and, like, doing pretty flower stuff together, and then, like, Punisher style waking up, like, with, like, bad shit happening, like,
I hate
flashbacks,
it.
and then, wah! And that's why she woke up like that.
My heart. Stop
Slight correction. That's some trauma.
it. Lesbian trauma, my favorite brand.
favorite brand of
Gotta be my favorite gender.
Oh,
So, yeah.
goodness.
That's all I had to add.
My heart. Fine then. Abuse us emotionally. Whatever.
Yeah, we can end with that little piece of trauma.
My goodness. Alright, well, on that note, I know where we're going. We're gonna go see Aislinn. Because she's also raising money for St. Jude. And hopefully we will be meeting up again next week. That would be awesome. As far as I know, I'm good too. I don't know about you all, but we can figure that out in between now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we should all be hopefully good to meet up next week. This dog is going to be
I was gonna say,
kills
he
me?
wants something.
he wants to go to bed.
Oh.
So yeah, we will be on hopefully next week. I'll be on tomorrow during the day because I'm doing more streams. Still raising money for St. Jude, all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. And we'll see you soon. That's all I got.